There we go. Welcome, guys. Welcome back to the Late Night Line. It's me and your boy, Brandon, Mr. Knight. Oh, you changed your name.
No. I'm still El Noche from Cinco de Mayo. You feel me? We're gonna carry for this week, and then we're going back to the original. You feel me?
All right. So that's El Noche, Cash App right there. All right. So what's going on, man?
Nothing much. You just informed me about this damn verses with Rick Ross and French Montana. I'm very surprised at that. Very surprised.
So let's see. Let's pull up the screen for that one. Do you think there is any relevance to this versa?
I honestly don't. Now, mind you, French Montana, especially after he hooked up with Max B, he was the stuff in New York for the longest time. I'm the macaroni with the cheese, this and that. But I'm sorry, I can't name, in all honesty, any French Montana songs. Now, Rick Ross, I have a problem with him because, you know, the whole former correctional officer thing and, you know, credibility meaning nothing in rap anymore. But he got songs. He got a catalog. So it's just like, why would you even lower yourself to do a versus against French Montana? No offense to French. I just don't know his music.
All right. I kind of give you that to a certain degree. But, all right. I like Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I was listening to Rick Ross when they were balling Triple C. I forgot what it means now, but
the Carol City Cartel.
Was it that?
Mm-hmm.
It was Carol City.
Carol City. Yep.
It was Carol City Cartel.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you know. Hold on,
unfortunately, that man wasn't in these streets. God damn it. Gonna take Freeway Ricky Ross' name. Don't send him no kind of money. Just clout chasing.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, it is. Yo, you remember, bro? It was him and what's his name, Gunplay or?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Because I remember I used to listen to them way, like when it was them, yo. They were tough, yo. I don't even know what happened. I think we seen. I was watching a video of Gunplay like 2 months ago. Yeah, I think I was watching. He did an interview recently because he went to jail. I don't know why, but
he probably was on Black TV, right?
I can't say if he went to jail or not, but you know, he said.
Well, he's been having a rough couple of years, so I'm sure he did.
Okay. So I can't, but yeah, I used to listen to Rick Ross before when they were Triple C, but Rick Ross got mad songs.
He do.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't deny that.
I don't know how he compared to French Montana. I'm not saying I think he's a better artist in my perspective because I've been listening to Rick Ross for so long. I didn't get to meet French Montana, but I didn't know who he was. Actually, you remember the dude Scotty?
Who's Scotty?
In the chat. Yeah. So back in the days, look, I'm about to say a whole bunch of shit. Back in the days when we used to rap, Scotty was nice. I used to rap with Scotty.
Okay.
So him, I think he knew French Montana and shit like that. They had like connection to go to the shows. Like, you know, when people come to town, they show up there, and you know what I'm saying? So I went with him. But I didn't go backstage and shit. I just kind of stayed. It was too busy for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was too cool. You know what I'm saying? I always want to be. I don't want to be in the mix. I wanted to perform, but I didn't want to be in the mix. But
got you.
But those were those days, man. Those are those days. But yeah. But Rick Ross to me kind of got that feel like Kanye. He got that feel like Drake, where he could sell out stadiums. So. French Montana, I can't really tell too much. I know a couple of his songs, but I don't know his catalog.
What songs you know from French?
The one with Sway Lee.
Mm-hmm.
He got a next one. He got a next one that I love, yo. Damn, I can't remember that song, yo. It's in
Thinking
New
about
York.
it, ladies and gentlemen in the audience, French Montana has no platinum records. I doubt he got any gold records. He got nothing.
He got a couple good songs.
Street songs, hood songs, mixtape songs. At best, he is a feature artist. But you doing a versus?
Let's see. If
You looking it up? You know he don't.
So French Montana has earned numerous platinums. So we put in. We got to see.
Are we talking about features or are we talking about him?
He got 12. Diamond Certified, Unforgettable featuring Sway Lee. Pop That. I think that's his. No, is it with it? Is it Pop That? All the Way Up. I love All the Way Up.
Yeah, that's everybody know that one.
But that's
I don't even know these
Fat
songs.
Joe song though. That's a Fat Joe.
Well, look, okay. See, that's a feature. But
yeah, that's a feature.
The other ones, okay, as I'm seeing them. Man, listen, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I take accountability. All right. 12 showing me this man got platinum stuff, even if he's not featured. Look, guess what? I don't know these songs. Besides All the Way Up, because it was everywhere, I don't know these songs.
No Style Is Good with Drake. That's tough.
I don't know that song.
I don't know Lockjaw. I don't know that. Damn.
This ain't enough for a verse. This ain't enough for a verse.
You brought up a good point. I really can't tell you. You know what I'm saying? I know he's a good artist, but like if you go to Rick Ross, Rick Ross got his tracks. I'm in the White House. You gotta be
I don't like him, but I'll acknowledge. I'm pretty sure you hit Show More.
Port of Miami, that album tough. The whole
I ain't gonna lie. The whole album, it is top to bottom.
Port of Miami is tough.
I give it to
Austin Martin music, tough, classic.
I do like that song.
You know what I'm saying? So look, you see the difference. He got platinum albums.
Credibility is everything, y'all. This is why Ja Rule ain't make it, but somebody like Rick Ross can make it. How that make sense?
Different time. It was
so
different
it's okay
time.
It's okay to be a fraud, is what you're saying, sir? As long as you make good music.
A lot of them are fraud.
Sir.
A lot of them are fraud.
Sir.
Yo, trust me. Like, yo, for me, I could tell you, all right. I listened to more Rick Ross than Kendrick.
But Kendrick ain't saying he's shooting people or he dealing drugs.
No, I was just saying for me.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to more Rick Ross than some of the most current rappers. You get what I'm trying to say?
I hear what you're saying. I don't agree, but I hear what you're saying. Not to mention, I ain't gonna lie, Kendrick, sometimes when he be rapping, I ain't in touch with all that. He be doing too much sometimes.
Right. I was saying, I wasn't trying to say. So it's like, to me, I think Rick Ross is a better artist than Kendrick for me. Way better.
Ooh.
Yo, I can tell you how much Kendrick songs I listen to. He got one song that I love, yo. I can't even tell you. One day I was listening to the Kendrick song in my car, yo. I was late for work. Well, I choose not to go into work because I was listening to that shit. But it's like, I don't think the comparison between French, I think this is more of a business deal. Definitely think this is more of a business deal because the two of them don't match up. They don't at all. I think it's a money grab. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, people are going to tune in just because of the popularity of both sides, but this is completely uneven.
Yeah, it's basically two East Coast rappers. They know each other. You know what I'm saying? They've been on stage together. So I think it's more of a, because I don't think French Montana get anything to come. Because if he just do Triple C gunplay records or just Port of Miami, I don't think French Montana could keep up with him. Just Port of Miami.
Most he could do is yell, huh? Yeah. That's it.
But Port of Miami got a whole bunch of shoot him, kill him, hit him up.
We'll see how it goes. I know that they're gonna report on it later on. I'm interested to find out if it's a landslide or, I don't know French stuff, but let's see what he come with.
Okay. All right. So let's switch a little bit, right? So let me ask you this quick question, right? This is the LimeWire segment we're in right now. So do you think Black lives still matter in 2026?
Man, I do think Black lives still matter. They will always matter. It's just, the number one problem that we have had for years is separating the group Black Lives Matter from the movement. We need people to understand that at the end of the day, yes, Black lives matter. All lives matter, but Black lives matter. People need to understand that because that's just what it is. We are not held in the same esteem as everybody else. But the group that was created out of it, that had the people embezzling money and not putting anything to the movement, just buying up property, and that completely deters this everything, just throws it off track. So that's what people understand. Like, the slogan itself matters, but the group, we need to distance ourselves from that.
Okay, I like the way how you explained that. That was well put and well said. To me, once I went in and I looked at what Black Lives Matter represent, it was a misdirection for me, right? I remember going to the Black Lives Matter website because I got kids and they'd be like, I'm like, but they don't actually help Black men. And my kids, my daughter almost lost her mind when I said that. I was like, go look at it. And I pulled up the website. They have everything but Black men on there, but they profit off of Black men's debt. You know what I'm trying to say? But their cause, right? Their cause doesn't support Black men, right? Their website probably changed now, right? You know what I'm saying? But back then, somebody's like, go look at it. Their website does not support Black men. And I had to go look for myself. I showed my daughter, and he was like, oh, but I don't believe in their cause. I really don't. You get what I'm trying to say? I think it was a buzzword, that it caught on. It caught on like wildfire, and people could hop on the train because that was the time. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So, yeah, to me, it really has no relevance because they didn't change lives. Nothing came out of it. And they had I watched a couple of the documentary where some of the people that were affected from it never even received anything.
Exactly.
So those are the things I don't really like. You know what I'm saying? If Black Lives Matter and you bring in or rake in a whole bunch of money, at the end of the day, it's your donation are yours, but you should at least help out the affected. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell a company what to do with their money, but you should distribute some of that funds to the current family for whatever they kind of went through. You know what I'm saying? Because you're profiting off of their loved ones' debt. You know what I'm saying?
100%. And that's what they took away. That's what they took away. And, this was back in the days with Dr. King and Malcolm X, people who was actually held accountable, it'd be different. But here we are.
Okay, cool. Let's run to this next one. This was a post that we seen. This one was Obama deal, right? So it says, Trump tore up the Obama deal, went to war with Iran, killed 13 service members, and raised gas price on the whole world just to end up with the similar deal to Obama deal. I'll be honest, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Do you?
don't know, but I mean, round and round in a circle we go. One president gets in, they undo what the other president did. The next president gets in, they undo what that president did. It's just a big old circle.
Yeah.
With gas almost at $5 goddamn. This got to stop, man. This got to stop.
I think it's going to come down. I think it's going to come back down. When? I can't say. So that one, I'm going to leave it alone. All right. So let's hop off of this one because I really can't tell how the deals are similar. It's too vague to make a comparison. Anybody in the chat, if you know, you could kind of leave the comments or drop the comments. But really, it's too vague. It's too vague for me to, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move on to this one. So I never heard about this person before, but a black woman being the first major owner of an MLB team, Major League Baseball team, is listed is one of the list of things I thought. Hold on, that was in the part I wanted to read. What's down here, right here? So, what was her name again? What?
Kwanzaa Jones.
Kwanzaa Jones to become the first black woman major league owner with close to $4 billion, bro. And I think this is a baseball team, right?
Yes, it is. Now, I don't know who Kwanzaa Jones is, but this to open my eyes. I need to do some research because who are you? And
first black lady, $4 billion?
That means she got money to spend.
Yo. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo,
we
shout out to
Oprah money. Shout out to Kwanzaa Jones for real, whoever you are. I'm gonna be looking into you. We're gonna spin the block on you come Tuesday.
Yeah, because this happened when, I guess, yesterday. To own a baseball team, Padres, and that's where they located. That's not like down in Florida or something like that. I know it's an East Coast team, right? It's an East Coast team, right?
Is it?
I'm not too sure.
I'm not sure neither. Let me look into it.
Let's see.
Padres baseball team.
It's not like California. Yeah.
San Diego.
Yeah, San Diego. Why did I think it was the East Coast? It's West Coast. Just based on the name, it has like a Spanish descent to it. Yeah, got a Spanish descent to it. That's why I thought it was Florida. But yeah, I think they actually playing tonight. They're in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Second inning. Top of the first.
Hey, shout out to the Padres. Shout out to Miss Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa. Boy.
Shoot, last name Jones. We might be related. Hey, boo. Hey, what's up, cousin? Sure.
All right. Let's switch to the next one. Let's see what we got. This is the LimeWire quick briefs. So Florida teen learns her fate after pleading guilty to stabbing her high school boyfriend to wow. I seen this one couple, I think it's like a year ago, whatever. But I think she was like jealous or something like that. God.
Horsing around. Come on, dog. Not with no blade.
Yeah. It said it was accidental. She never, you know what I'm saying?
The judge said hell nah. So I'm wondering, all right, what's she facing?
Yeah, they well, I guess they gonna learn the fate. Damn, 17 years old man started charged fatally stabbing 17-year-old.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was an argument.
She'll be 34 when she get out.
I never understand when they say accident, then they put horse playing around. You know what I'm saying? The way how they spin it. You know what I'm saying? If it's accidental, it's accidental.
But if y'all playing around, come on now. Accountability.
Wow, they want her to serve 20 years.
I mean, look, 17 ain't that far off. Oh, an additional 10 years of supervised release.
That's your whole life right
there. This is her life. Her life. That's crazy.
So she gonna be 4750. Yo, she gonna be older than us by the time the government stop watching her. Yo,
life over. I mean, she get out past her childbearing years. You just gotta do what you can. It's crazy.
Yo, as you said that, it had the one with the prisoner. These two a guy, they were in a jail, and the female. So on I think like the second floor is the female. The first is, I can't remember the assignment for the floor. I'm making this up. It was a co-ed jail, but it was on floors, right? And the female jail was like on, let's say, the first and second, and on the third and fourth were male, right? And the dude got the chick pregnant on the second floor, and he was like on the third. He was sending his package through the vent, and she got it and got pregnant.
Yeah, I seen that. And I'm just like, why? Why? And I think she had said something like she thought it was gonna get her out of prison or something because she's pregnant.
Well, I don't think about it's not that. It's just being locked up and you ain't got no way of getting out. At least you leave a seat on the earth. That was kind of, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah. But I mean, at what cost though? Like, that's just too much work.
But think about
through the vents, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
But they made it happen. Listen, when you put your mind to anything, you can make it happen.
Exactly. So this one was Moore unveils marking honoring Black boys buried at a Maryland reform school. So this one, I guess, more than 230 Black boys were believed buried near the site. So this one is crazy.
So when were these Black boys unalived?
I gotta look into it. I don't know when were they.
A former segregated juvenile detention facility side to one of the darkest. What?
Yeah, I never heard about that before, bro.
Me neither.
But these are just quick takes of what's going on. We call it LimeWire. Kind of touch base on what's going on out there in the environment, like different towns. I was supposed to throw Connecticut on there, but these were the quick ones that, kind of touched me a little bit. So we're going to try to bring more of these LimeWire segments, just quick segments of what's going on before we actually kind of get into the show. So let's roll into it. So any one of these you want to give closing thoughts on?
Closing thoughts? To be honest, I want to give closing thoughts on all of them, but in a sweeping motion. Ladies and gentlemen, anything we bring to you in LimeWire, if you feel like this interesting, because pretty much all of these were to me, I suggest you look into them. Whatever we can't cover, there's nothing wrong with educating yourself and getting that information. We just bringing it to you, all right?
Yep. So, all right. So I got some stuff for you today, man. Yo. All
right.
So let's roll into it. Let's roll into the first segment.
Let's get it.
So I gotta remove this.
You're good.
So I gotta hold on one second. I gotta set this up quickly. For some reason, all of them. All right, just take off the show banner. All right, here we go.
So you just over talking, huh? You just rude and over talking. I'm talking to her and you over talking me to get to her.
So you wasn't talking, and you can get your camera out of my face.
I was talking.
And you can get your camera
It's
out
not
of
in
my
your
face.
face. It's not in your face, actually. That's your problem. You got a nasty attitude. And you work in customer service. I do. I've been waiting on Daphne, right?
Why was it recording?
Because she was being nasty, and I just need to prove that it was nasty because nobody getting shit done right here.
You off the clock, right? You off the clock. Please don't go back there. I'll call Daphne for you.
Yeah, we've been called Daphne. That's the point, right?
Please don't go back there. You off the clock. Please
we've been called Daphne. Are you calling Daphne or what you doing? Team lead.
Whatever I'm doing, it's none of your business.
You supposed to be calling Daphne. I'm the customer, so who calling Daphne? If you told her not to get her, who's getting Daphne? Team lead, I was talking to you.
Sir, I'm the wrong person.
No, you the right person because you say team. It says team lead.
I promise you, I'm the wrong
I promise you, it says team lead. So you the right person. So is you calling Daphne from the back or what? You disappearing or what? Ghetto shit, bro. So can somebody call Daphne for me? She gonna call it from the back? Okay, got you. I wish you would have said that as a team lead. Been here 30 minutes trying to get somebody.
Okay, I can look at mine.
All right. So, what are your thoughts on this one?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all know me, y'all know my slogan. No matter what, the customer is always right. Okay? This woman, April, because I did see the name tag, the team lead, she should have handled herself with grace and civility. You don't have to get into a back and forth with a customer because guess what? The customer is always right. I did not like how he was talking to her. I didn't like how he escalated the situation at all. But the customer is always right. Period. And anybody in customer service, anybody working with people, you have to know when to be quiet, when to let it go, and when to walk away. That's it.
Yeah, I like what you said, and you gave a balanced approach to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I do like the way how he was talking to her. You know what I'm trying to say?
It went crazy.
To me, I think he was a little sassy.
Yeah.
He came off like he didn't handle well. All right,
Go ahead.
I'm trying to be PG, right? But he came off like a little bit too sassy. It didn't really sound like a man, but you know what I'm saying? It was like, yes, he has the right to record. I like that for documentation. I always tell my fellas out there, yo, record, right? He wasn't getting the help that he needed, but he came off a little bit too feminine. You know what I'm saying? It's like he ain't had to do all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think what was her name again?
April.
I think April was just in the way what she did. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of siding with April. Yes, she was rude, but I think the rudeness was warranted for the way he was acting. You know what I'm saying? Because most guys know how to get over on females in the sense of courtesy. You could be mad as hell and you see a lady, granted young or old, you know what I'm saying? You know how to handle their attitude. All right, you know what I'm saying? Yep. And if you want to de-escalate it, but then again, nowadays, like we were speaking on a different topic, people don't got respect for others. It's like, you could be speaking to a lady and you come to, it's like, all right, I just want my package. Because that's how most guys are. I want my package or whatever it is. Can we get to that? Only females argue. Most dudes be like, let's cut to the chase. How do I get my package? April, sorry, I'm just trying to get my package and get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Yep. That's how dudes move. Dudes ain't sitting there, whatever you team. Nah, dudes ain't doing that. Hey, April, let me talk to you for a second. I may have pissed your ass off, but I'm trying to get my package. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to say sorry and all that, but, work with me. You know what I'm saying? I know you get off a little bit. You got to go meet your man. I'm trying to go home, do some stuff. Can I get my package? You know what I'm saying? We know how to talk to female. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Keep it light, keep it brief.
He was a little bit too with that.
No, you're right. You don't got to be PG because he talking about, I know you're being nasty. You're being nasty, and just escalating it. And it wasn't going to get Barbara or whatever the hell he was calling no faster. It is what it is.
All of that strategy just to make him wait. You know what I'm saying? That whole strategy is just to make him wait. So, if you see that, you just got to talk to them. You don't got to bow to their bending knees or anything like that. But he could have handled that, got his package, and been on his way. You know what I'm saying? Been on his way. Don't sit there argue with a whole bunch of ladies. And matter of fact, they old too. So it's like you ain't gonna sit there and be like, hey, you look like you can imagine how he talked to his mother. You know what I'm saying? You can imagine how, you know what I'm saying?
Where the hell you been,
What is
sir?
up?
What up, P? What up? What up?
Don't tell me you got your audio cord plugged in the wrong hole.
Now we can hear you. No, it just cut off. It just cut off.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, when you came in, it was on.
All right.
He over there touching stuff. See? Thank you.
Camera looking clean, player.
Right?
Yeah, I had to reset everything up because I had the photo shoot over the weekend.
Yeah, camera
So,
came in clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to upgrade, Brandon.
You making us look bad.
Yeah, I just
420. We got 420 ish.
Come on, Brainy.
Let me go on my goddamn camera settings,
what
boy.
The hell?
But I gotta go on the camera settings.
When I reset it up, but yeah, it's looking good.
God damn. The boy make 1080 look like 420.
Yo, for real. Damn, bro. I should just turn my camera off. The hell?
Yeah, that's that A7 IV. Make sure y'all get that Sony A7 IV. It's a beast.
Yo, Brandon, your shit look like 128. You know when they first had YouTube videos?
You talking about with the grainy flip phones?
Exactly. They came out with 128. Homeboy make my 1080 look like 480. You know what I'm saying?
So we just down the line. My you're a little bit better. His banging live from Fox 61 News. It's P.
Checking in from over here in Canton, Connecticut, where a mountain lion got hit on the way to work.
A mountain lion?
Yeah.
Really?
They still running around here in Connecticut.
Yeah, to do that.
One got hit by a car like 2 years ago. They're supposed to be extinct.
Now they out there because the dudes out there like Naganton, those areas. He said he lived on like a mountainside, and he said he see one on his camera.
Yeah, they're out there.
Yeah, he said he see one on his camera. He just ran out, grabbed his dog, and came back in. They're fighting their dog for a mountain lion.
I was gonna say, let there be a mountain lion out there, man. Fuck that dog. I'm out.
Nah, boy. Some people don't play about their dog.
Nah,
I done had dogs, love them to death. They're like family members for black people. We go to a certain limit. But if there's a mountain lion, fuck that dog.
Yeah.
Gotta get another one. Sorry.
Yo, it's a whole lot of other stuff out there too, man. The coyotes, they got the lynx, they got, man.
Yeah.
When the lights go off, they come out to eat.
Yep.
And don't forget about the hawks and the owls, man. They vicious too, especially if you got small animals.
True. Yo, I got to put a camera in my backyard over here, yo. Yo, you see the most savage shit ever. Yo, I seen a hawk fly down and scooped up a squirrel. I'm like, my son seen it. He's like, Daddy, you seen it? You seen it? He annihilated it.
Yeah, if you like not standing right there, they'll eat it right there.
Yeah,
and you'll just hear it like tearing it.
Yeah,
it
flew down.
They got to eat it alive.
Oh,
yeah, they don't eat that food.
Unfortunately, I did see that. One flew out in my yard, caught a squirrel. He was right on the fence, just tearing them apart. I was just like, God damn.
Yeah, they don't eat that day. It's got to be alive.
Mm.
So
the craziest
look, that's the most I seen. Sure, not none of that stuff he talking about. Hell no.
The craziest one I seen earlier this year was in the winter. It was snow everywhere. I seen a mouse. We were like at the bus stop. A mouse ran out before he could even meet like 3 foot into the streets. Boy, the crows scooped down and tear that junk up. Yo, I'm like, I know crows eat mouse. Yo, they were on the pole. As he said, got him. It was like, whoa. I was like, you see that? He's like, oh, yeah. But these are the crazy stuff you see early morning, man. Early morning.
Yeah, early morning or late in the evening.
Yeah. Well, all right, let's hop into this one. You missed that first segment. We're about to hop into the second segment.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Certified that you understand what I said to you, sir.
I understand, ma'am.
Or I will call the police
I'm calling the police
and have them
damaging my
enforce the
vehicle.
law. Do you understand?
Ma'am,
Do you
you just
understand?
kicked my vehicle, ma'am.
Do you understand?
You just kicked my vehicle.
Do you understand? I'm
Back
trying to
away
pump
from my car
gas,
now.
And I have tinnitus.
Back
and
away
you're
from my
hurting
car.
ears.
Back away from my car.
No, you have to certify that you understand me. Do you understand me? Do not do that again. You're hurting my ears. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? You're hurting my ears. I need to pump my gas and get going on my truck. Do you understand me? Are you fucking retarded? Do you have mental retardation?
Please back away from me, ma'am.
Don't do that again with your car. It's illegal. You're a fucking retard. Your dick must be the size of a peanut. Because why else would you have a muffler that does that on your car?
So it's illegal to.
What was she about to say?
Huh?
What was she about to say?
That wasn't part of the video. I was supposed to cut it right there.
I'm confused.
So he pulled into the gas station,
With a
right?
Corvette.
With a Corvette. The
Right.
lady left her car, came across, kicked his Corvette. She says she has tinnitus or something like that.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So she has tinnitus. So she's saying the loud noise affects her. So she's telling him his car is affecting her. Then proceeds to denigrate him, call him out of his name, call him some. I didn't even know some of those words were in this. So I got to go back and edit this video. She called him the R word.
Oh no, yeah. She said a couple words. Yeah.
Yeah.
In her defense, aren't you supposed to shut your damn car off when you're putting gas in?
I've seen that.
No, not about state. It's a
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
It's supposed to be like a regulation. You are
your
supposed to.
car
But
can catch on fire when if you don't
I've
shut
seen
the
many
engine
people.
off. It can
I've
spark.
seen many people that do pump gas with it still on. I don't do that.
Right,
Yeah,
but
but
no, cars change because guess what? When you
No,
park,
no.
some cars. No,
No,
I'm just saying. Some
It's
cars, the
not
new
about
cars.
the car.
No, but one I'm trying to say, yes, the car is like, let's say now some of the cars turn off when you're in park. So like when you get to a stop sign, like you know what I'm saying, like mine, when I get to a stop sign, it automatically turns off.
Yeah.
Once the light changes or whatever, the signal turns it on and the car start back up. But or you just take off the gas and then start rolling. So if I go to the gas station to pump gas, right? It stops. As I go back in and hit the pedal, it kind of drive off. Some of them work like that, but not all. I'm just saying.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So
But obviously this is a Corvette that's started. You could probably hear it, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, you definitely could.
Right. That you're supposed to shut your damn car off. I'm just saying. I'm not saying what she did was right, but is that a real thing? What is it? Tinnitus? What is it called?
Tinnitus. So it's a constant ringing in your ears that does not stop. People have unalived themselves over cases of tinnitus that last pretty much their whole lives. And
Okay.
Yeah. But it's obvious she has way more than tinnitus. The way she was talking remind me of South Park.
Yeah, she was going in like
going in. I'm like, wait, but lady, you got something wrong with you. Like, well, you know, like, come on, dog. Pick your struggle.
For real. At first I thought it was just a bad Karen, but
oh no.
I guess Karen got problems.
Karens can be mentally challenged too. Karens can have all types of conditions because she got a whole lot of stuff. Obviously.
Nah,
Do you understand? Do you hear me? Do you hear me? You cannot do that with your car. There's something wrong with her.
Yeah, she could have just left. Yo,
Nah.
she could have just left. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't see her car. She had a truck, so
Nah.
Yeah.
truck.
I think he went over there to get that license plate, you know. But then I'm guessing he was looking at that, you know, the kick. It ain't do nothing to his car. So
I think she had a bad moment. She definitely went off.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it was justified though, but
now, I mean, you know, again, imagine constant ringing in your ears 24/7. You pull up to the gas station
in your house.
and this Corvette just wow. It just, you know.
Go to another pump.
You see, she
Doing
got
the
it.
Corvette
She
noise.
got
You
it.
doing the Corvette noise. I see you. I see you. But yeah, you know, tinnitus, it's a really, really big thing. I can't imagine it. I can't imagine what it would be like to live with that. Imagine you go to sleep, it's still ringing in your
Hey,
ears.
here's the thing, right? The amount of yelling she was doing, I think she was making more noise for herself than anything.
She had her hands over her face. I mean, her ears.
Yeah.
Don't you do it! It is very loud.
So it might be tinnitus. It might be a case of autism. It might be a case of some other things. Listen, she going through it.
Yeah, she going through it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna go to the next one. We got some challenges stuff tonight. Definitely some challenges.
Let's get it.
Just segment 3. Here we go.
Okay, you said you saw this.
Yeah,
How did you come to be in that spot?
I'm the crossing guard on 55th and King Session. When I tell you, he ran the light, T-boned the lady, I'm bobbing and weaving. I'm just thankful to be alive right now. Thank you, Jesus.
What did it sound like?
Bam! No, not to be funny. I swear, not to be funny. It happened that fast. And luckily, I'm alive.
How do you know what time of day
I had to
kids are
pull
playing out there?
They was out there. They were in there. I had to pull a kid out. No, I had to pull, what's the name, nephew out.
What?
Mm-hmm. No, what's the name, nephew? Mm-hmm. Yes.
So there were kids in there.
Yes.
What so describe this for me. You hear the bang.
Bang. I don't know which way to go because he ends up in the schoolyard. Luckily, I wasn't on the corner. I'm in the shade slightly because it's an 82-degree day today.
And then what?
Crazy. My adrenaline is still running. I'm just thankful to be alive.
So you see this car on its side. Kids are screaming. What's going on?
I run Sheeple, then I grab a kid out because he's stuck franticing, pull him out. Ain't nobody in there. Guy's in there. He's trapped in there. Then I run out, get myself together because my heart is boom, 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 boom.
No doubt.
Crazy.
And you grabbed a kid.
Pulled him up out of there.
How was the kid? What
He was shaking up, but I pulled him up out of there.
was he like under a piece of playground equipment? Or
Yeah,
what?
right up under there.
Wow.
No, I'm being honest.
No, I believe you. So tell me about this car. Did you see what happened to her?
Do a 360. I didn't know which way to go. Luckily, I wasn't right there on the corner. I would have been trapped in the madness if you zoom in. I'm being honest.
What's going through your head, man?
Thank you, Jesus. That's what's going through my mind. Thank you, Jesus.
All right, man.
Being honest. Thank you, Mr. Softy.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yo, you think this is real or a skit?
I think it's real because at the end of the
Hell
day,
yeah.
Black people are the best and the worst people to interview all at the same time.
Explain.
We gonna tell the story. We gonna exaggerate the hell out of it. We gonna make it sound good. Anything that the viewers would love to see. But why he couldn't stop looking at goddamn ice cream?
I don't think he was exaggerating. I think he, like he said, his adrenaline was running high of what he just saw, and he looked like a dude just chilling. Well, crossing guard.
Hell no. The hat to the side, the shades, the ice cream.
Yo, that's him all day. I don't think
he
he was exaggerating. That's him all day. He
If his
actually,
adrenaline was pumping, he was exaggerating.
if you ask me, he was toned down. If you ask me, I could see worse than that. And did Mr. Softy drive by after the accident?
I'm starting to wonder. I think he had it before the accident. He probably put it in the other hand as he dragged the kid out the vehicle.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo. Earlier today, right? 'Cause I had a lot of stuff doing, and I was in here, and I heard a goddamn Mr. Softy, ding, 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 and I was looking around ready to grab some change and run outside.
Lord.
Change
You
ain't
know
gonna
what I'm saying?
help, bro.
That shit still hit. So, for all you know, Mr. Softy pulled up over there. He left from grabbing the kids. Yo, hold up, let me grab my ice. But hey, he ain't stopping from enjoying his day, man. He's like, you know what? Thank God I'm alive, because he did a 360 and I got Mr. Softy, and I'm a mind my business over here.
What I was gonna say is, yo, those ice cream trucks, yo, you change ain't gonna help no more. Change used to be back in the days. Yo, it's like $5-6 or even $8 for ice cream on those trucks, yo.
That's what it costs now? Man, it don't matter, yo. It's like once that truck come up,
don't matter.
you pull up. I mean, the last time I got ice cream, I think it was last year. I don't think it was that expensive over here.
Listen, things change. How much did you pay for the ice cream you got?
I can't remember, but it wasn't like crazy. Maybe $4.
$4.
I mean, you got to think, man. Things are going up. $4 shouldn't be bad for some good ice cream,
Bruh, you could go to the store and buy the bucket.
It ain't about going to the store. It's about running out to the ice cream truck with the Mr. Softy, and you get a ice cream that's probably smothered in sprinkles or M&Ms or whatever it is. It ain't got nothing to do with the ice cream. I mean, it should taste good.
Ladies and gentlemen, P is saying, for a sense of nostalgia, it's okay to get robbed for some ice cream.
Nah. That's not what I'm saying. You paying for the kind of experience because you did it as a kid. You know what I'm saying?
So I don't have no dog in this fight because I do not like ice cream. But
oh my God, what's wrong with you?
Does that really surprise you?
It
should eat chicken.
No, you need a strawberry shortcake from Mr. Softy at this point, sir. All right.
No, so I've tried ice cream before, right? But I don't prefer ice cream.
Hey, you like the ice cream they make at home in the thing where we got to turn it ourselves?
Yes.
The vanilla ice cream with the ice. Okay, at least I know you all right. All right.
Trust me, I used to be there turning. Yo, bro, you did 45 minutes waiting for your ice cream. And
we used to make a lot of homemade ice cream.
Yeah, home ice cream mango. Yo, whatever they could make. Yo, we had some what would you call those ice creams? Those West Indian type ice creams. It's not American
ice lolly.
No, it's like basically they're tropical fruits like mango ice cream, soursop. Yo, these are only fruits you find in the islands. You know what I'm saying?
They got Dashin ice cream now.
I heard about that one.
It's blue food, they call it. So when they have blue food, everything at the event is made by Dashin.
Now, when y'all say Dashin, is that is that ground provisions? What are you talking about?
It's provision. It's the purple one.
For ice cream?
Yeah, they make everything out of it. Yeah. There's an event home where everything is made out of it. Dumplings, cakes, ice cream. I mean, name it. Probably even fufu.
Lilia? How you pronounce that? Give us the phonetics. Lilia?
Lele.
Look like a name from Star Wars. Lilia.
Is that right?
What's up? Let us know if we're saying your name wrong. I hate butchering names.
Yeah. I know it's Leah.
He gonna give us the phonetics. Anyways, back to you, 12. You crazy as hell. Listen, You supposed to have you one of the Batman ice creams that used to have the little gun drop eyes before they took them off. They don't have that no more. You
Miss
missing out
me with
boy.
that. Miss me
You
with
remember
that.
Yeah,
even like the WrestleMania ice cream.
bro, yeah, get you a Hulk Hogan. He gone
And you
now.
used to get the card in there off the ice cream truck.
Yo, see, y'all Americanized. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in the ice. Let me tell you where I'm at. The Italian ice.
So you want the rum and raisin or the grape nut?
No, I don't. No. Grandmother had those. No,
That's from that's from home.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on the Italian ice, the Spanish, the Spanish ones got the ones. You ever had the Italian ice?
Yeah.
My boy drinking ice with Kool-Aid water.
Right, but and they got the ones from that the Dominican make.
Mm-hmm.
Those we talking passion fruit
Italian ice.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
glorified
talking
ice.
about the Dominican one.
It's
Dominican
glorified
one.
ice.
Huh?
It's glorified ice, my boy.
I'm Dominican. I'm no black.
I know black
I'm
poppy.
Dominican.
I black like these, but I not black like that.
But yeah, those I like that one. I like those. You know what I'm saying?
Who hurt you?
Who, me?
Hey,
Yeah, you.
I think
you
ice
been
cream
through
is
some
one of the
stuff in your
greatest
life.
comfort food ever made.
And the fact that this man can't indulge is wild. If you spend 45 minutes to make it, at that point you might as well eat it. You don't work so goddamn hard.
That's what I'm saying. In the islands, after that 45-minute wait, bro, you gotta eat it. You don't got a choice to make up your mind. It's so damn hot that ice cream melting in like 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you spend 45 minutes to make it, that shit melting in 3 minutes.
That's the good ice cream too, the nice custard and everything.
Yeah. But when I came to America, it's like, yo, it wasn't hitting like that for me. It wasn't. You know what I'm saying? But
Like I said, you ain't tried the right stuff.
I tell you my favorite one that I used to eat when I think was the raspberry one. Yeah, they got
out of all flavors, my boy, raspberry.
Yeah. Raspberry. Yeah. The raspberry.
You good.
Help this man, please.
Yo,
Give me
especially
some
like a
ice
cherry. I like a nice cherry ice cream with the cherries in there.
Okay, that's decent. That's
Frozen
decent.
cherries, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it depends on the event, man. Like you have favorites, but I don't like all. Like, you know what I hate about ice cream? Mint. Any mint flavored ice cream, you could miss me.
Yeah.
I don't need milk.
They be hitting, bro. They be hitting.
And I don't want chocolate chips in my cookies.
Yeah, I hate
Whoa.
I don't like
You
chocolate.
talking chips? What? Who hurt y'all?
No,
Cookie
it's
dough?
like, yo, I had a bad experience, yo. My mother has got to blame it on her. When I was like 5, 6 years old, she took us to the Nestle factory.
Yeah.
And bruh, we ate chocolate like it was going out of style, bro. That the next day, went to school, accidents happen. Just saying, try to lift that leg and get one out, and next thing you know, you're throwing something out because you're
not supposed to trust a fart.
Well, I ain't know I'm 4 or 5 years old, but that left an effect on me that I'm like, I'm good.
So, you think you're gonna shit yourself that you shouldn't eat chocolate chips?
No, I ate too much of it that it made me sick. Yeah.
Did it make you sick or did you shit yourself? There's a difference.
Both. After that, mentally, it set me up.
Yeah,
and then when I came to America, I had a situation where I drank chocolate milk at a lunch break, and I had like an upset stomach. It could have been the two, like just connecting to each other, but after that, I was like, I'm good. So even certain chocolates, I don't eat. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Trinis have trauma.
We all got trauma.
Nah, y'all got some crazy trauma.
You know what I'm saying? We got nice, good cocoa down there. We got good chocolate in the Caribbean.
They got good chocolate down there.
You know what I'm saying?
Nestle.
Nice cocoa. No, not that. I'm talking about the one that home that scald your mouth when you go to.
Yeah. I know you're talking about. I was calling
that cocoa that you beat, you pound it, and then you have it in nice big balls. And then when you go to make tea, you grater it, and
you grate the balls. Pause.
Yes.
No, it's real cocoa. It's real cocoa.
I know what you say.
Yeah, cocoa balls.
Disclaimers. Pause. I'm not letting y'all slide. I'm not letting y'all slide with
I'd
this.
rather you graded the ball
Pause.
than smash it.
Pause.
Yeah. You could pause and make sure you ain't got no overlapping whatever, and you know. But
pause. What the hell?
Hey, chocolate's good, man.
Like,
you gotta get that nice cocoa tea.
Nah, I don't know if y'all Trinities make it different from the Lucians. I don't care for it either way.
No, it's the same.
It's the same cocoa.
It's too oily.
No. You got well. They probably make it slightly different, but the cocoa is the same way. The same way they
Hey, I picked up some of that at the Seatown over here because they sell a lot of
the
Caribbean and what is it? Latin stuff that comes from that region, and they sell that cocoa now in packs. I usually get it. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's transition to the next clip. I'm doing all the light ones early. Here we go.
Bomba.
Derated.
Listen, I'm not playing. Everybody listen and shut up. You take the rag, I'll turn it to the other goddamn side and lotion the other. Soak the other side up too. You soak your rag, right? After y'all wet your body, look at how I'm washing up. The neck, right? All that, right? All up your arm, all down your nasty ass. You get what I'm saying? Everywhere. Under your balls, go with the balls, lift your balls up. All of that. Feet in between your toes, right? Listen to me very carefully. You rinse your rag, right? Then you rinse your body. Repeat the process again, because some of y'all is fucking funky. Y'all got it? Do it a second time. Do it again, okay? And some of y'all, when y'all get out the tub, especially if you know your ass been musty for a while, y'all need to take some 91% alcohol on the towel and dry y'all underarms out, because some of y'all be woo!
I think this was best explained, and I like what she did, right? I know this might be offensive to some, but I like that explanation because sometimes some young boys, they don't know. You know what I'm saying?
How they don't know?
Trust me, you probably grew up in a household where your parents taught you how to take a shower and everything. You know what I'm saying? We got some people, their parents did not teach them how to take showers.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I applaud her because, well, at least me and 12, we've been doing videos on here of people with their nasty ass houses and people that don't use washcloths and people that don't wash their legs, people that shit in the shower. I mean, we've seen so many crazy things on here. Now, me and 12 went to school in the islands. At least we started out in the islands. And we're in a whole different system in the island the way the school is. Now, every morning when you get to school, you stood in a line. They inspected your fingernails. They inspect the back of your ear. They inspect your whole body to make sure you're clean before you ready to go into school. And if you wasn't, you got dealt with. The parents got heard. And they teach you how to prepare yourself for life. Washing behind your ears, making sure you're clean. And this is something that I think we get away from. We used to have health class. Health class is supposed to be about keeping yourself clean too. It ain't just about sexually transmitted things that can happen or pregnancy. It's also about awareness. Like, if I'm smelling, the person next to me got to tolerate my smell. So I'm going to stay clean just to be good to them too. And she's saying this because she's witnessing kids coming to school smelling like ass, like trash. You know what I'm saying? And I think that the schools need to implement this because back when we were in school, teachers taught all the time. It wasn't like, I'm going to teach for this half an hour. No, it was always teaching these kids about life and what to do. And people may say, these parents ain't doing their job, but a lot of these kids ain't got no parents to begin with. Ain't nobody telling them what to do and what not to do. So I applaud her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely applaud her for that. And it needs to be more people, more of this going on in the school system, especially at a younger age. When they coming in kindergarten, first grade, second grade, we should be telling these kids, hey, you should be showering every day when you get up. Just because they came up with a nasty ass parent that only gonna let them shower once every goddamn 6 months, that's BS. We got butt whippings because we ain't take a bath before bed every night. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, Brandon.
I'm gonna push back, goddammit.
Push.
First and foremost, as an educator for the children, how dare you use such coarse language when addressing these children? It doesn't matter if you're directing them on how to properly wash their bodies. How dare you? And because this is recorded, you should lose your job. That's number one. Number two, we cannot assume, all right, that it's just so simple as, oh, you nasty and you ain't bathing. Some people have trauma. Some people have been,
water trauma? What from what?
Well, hold on. I'll have you know, I have a family member who was once scalded by hot water as a child.
Okay.
It has led to issues with hygiene. Scalded. And so when it came time to take showers, they always had that memory of being burned by the water. And it made bathing very difficult. It may sound like BS, but scalded is the appropriate word.
Do you know how many people in the world don't got hot water to bathe?
That's a personal problem.
No, I'm just saying.
I don't know the actual number. It's a what?
World problem.
A world problem? Hell no. Listen.
If you,
I got an uncle in the islands. This man didn't have no kind of electricity to heat the water. He filled up this huge basin with cold water. He's like, yeah, go bathe. Who doing that?
Yeah,
I did.
That's how we were raised.
That's how. Yeah,
I'm not doing that. Okay.
And we shower in that, and you get a little hot water, and you decide that's on you.
So
that's called privilege too, by the way.
Exactly.
Privilege?
So
what are you talking about? Privilege? Who are you talking about here?
Hot water is privilege.
No.
Depending on where you live. Facts.
All men and women are equal, created under God, and they deserve hot water the same way Adam and Eve had in the Garden of Eden. Okay.
So if you ain't got hot water, you ain't gonna take a bath or shower?
Who?
You.
I'm an American citizen. Of course I got.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you ain't got hot water,
wait.
You ain't gonna take a bath because you know you got to wash your.
So what should I imagine myself as in this scenario, sir?
I mean, yeah, exactly.
Just nasty.
Because
that's it.
Even if I ain't got no hot water, I'm gonna try to make sure the water is warmed up in the day by the daily sun or something. If cold water is what I'm running from, but I'm gonna take a bath. Well, I'm gonna wash my ass either way.
What if you have trauma?
Yeah.
All right, men and women, women, when dealing with trauma of a certain type that I can't say on here, they refrain from bathing. Go ahead. Let me hear.
So,
wait, what happened to your stuff? You blew now.
Huh?
No, I think all over. Internet. I think your internet lagging. The internet. But he good, right? So let me break this down. I got an uncle that got burned by scalding hot water, and I was there.
Okay.
He got he got scars on his shoulder. So what happened was we was down at his mom's house, my uncle.
Yeah.
Family member was cooking rice. So in the island, they strain the rice, they take the starch water, and they throw it out the window. Guess what? He passed by the same time. I know. That's how his shoulder got thing.
For real? Okay. I'm
thinking that's how his shoulder got scarred. So
wow, I did not know that.
Yeah. So while I can't remember which one of the sister. I think the sister is mom or whatever. They were thinking of boiling rice, and as they strained it, they took it and threw it out. As they threw it out, he was walking by, and it just caught him on his shoulder. Dude still loves to bathe till this day.
So that's not trauma. That's not trauma. Something happened to him, but that's not trauma.
So getting a pot of scalding hot water thrown on you is not trauma?
Apparently for a Trini, that's a Thursday.
Hey.
All right. Let me finish the second part. So, yes, for individual with trauma, this is how you handle it. You get a rag, right? Same thing they do in the damn nursing home. They wipe your ass down. If the water's too cold, you get a rag, soap, get some lukewarm water and you wipe your ass down. You don't got to be nasty. You wipe your ass down.
Hey, if you're in
even homeless people, I seen homeless people do this. They're in the car with a rag. They got soap. They got a little bit of water. Open a bottle of spring water. Pour it in there. Put in a little rag. Dip the rag in there. They wipe themselves down. They got the decency to clean themselves in a car with a rag.
But the ice cream trauma man over here telling people that done dealt with issues how to bathe themselves.
Exactly. Because we got cleanliness. You understand? If
somebody throwing a bucket of ice cream with you just because you said it.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what you do because it works in the nursing home. They don't really get in the shower. They wipe them down. You know what I'm saying?
That woman's job is to educate them kids in whatever class it is, not to tell them how they should behave at home, what they should be doing at home. Mind your business and teach the curriculum. That's not in the curriculum.
So you sitting there in class and you trying to teach and just funk hitting you in the face.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's not part of your job. You ain't supposed to tolerate that.
Tolerate what? It's funk, not coronavirus or norovirus or
I'd rather you have corona than funk.
Yo, I'm gonna put back,
Brandon. Corona over there and we good.
How that
but if
sense?
I'm smelling you from my seat, that's a problem.
So you're getting paid to be there.
Yeah, but not to absorb your nastiness.
Absorb your nastiness. That's not.
Yeah, I'm absorbing nastiness. Like, what if they came from a house full of bed bugs?
As the resident, as the resident educator, let me explain this to you, right? For adults, we're dealing with 18 and above. I'm not talking about the younger ones. If you're 18 and above and you're teaching individual work ready preparedness, right? You got to tell them, because if you're going to go into a work environment, into an office, right? You got to teach, it's got to be in there where you're like this. Yeah, it's not in my personal business, but you also got to teach people, hey, if you want to last long in this job, you got to have some kind of cleanliness to you. You get what I'm trying to say? Yes, you do have some good points, but if you want to stay long, where it's like you got people that's not taking showers, they're going to fire your ass.
Let me tell you something. I worked at the Hartford Financial Services, all right? There's a specific group of people that had monstrous smells, yet nearing retirement. How does that work?
I get your point. Yes, I get your point.
Hey, I had a situation. It was 2 years ago. I do printing. That's one of the things that I do. I print all that junk mail you get in the mail, credit card applications. I print a lot of that, whether it's Visa, MasterCard, Cap One, Bank of America. I get all that. So there's times when you work in some very closed environment, close up. And they gave me this guy to train. And this guy, his profession was before he joined, he was a tree cutter. He cut trees down. The BO on this guy had to be like, I want to say a month or 2 month BO, where this dude ain't shower probably in weeks. He got alcohol, cigarette smell on him. I mean, just think of the ashtray just rubbed all over his clothes. And then we got to fit in this tight space sometime to look at things. And he's pulling in there and I got to absorb all that smell. And I'm like, hell no, I'm not doing this. I said something to my supervisor. I'm like, listen, that right there it's a health concern for me, because I shouldn't have to tolerate that at all. And a lot of these people, they don't think about other people. You know, it ain't just for you. You should want to be clean because it's good. But trust me, if you can smell yourself, we all can smell you too. And it's not right. It's not fair to the other person. If you can't be hygienically clean around other people, just stay home. Don't even apply for the job, because that's part of the job. You know, I'm not going to be throwing no birthday party for Brandon, and there's people can't even sit in there to eat the pizza that we bought.
More for me.
Just smelling shit, huh?
More for me.
Nah.
Let me add to what P said, right? I once had a class, and it had a student, right? Student, when they walked in, just smell up the class, right? And for a while, I thought it was just the student had poor hygiene. I thought so, but it wasn't. After investigating and, going through some of the stuff, right? What happened was the student was traveling in a vehicle where her significant other picked up roadkill for a living. So the cab or the vehicle that she was traveling would just smell like that. You know what I'm saying? So by the time she traveled in that vehicle for about half an hour, she got to the class. It was all funky. You know what I'm saying? And we had to deal with that the whole day. But you know what I'm saying? It's like they got so used to it that they didn't know. They didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Until we presented to like, yo, hey,
we good.
We can't focus. They used to come to me, Mr. P. Yo, we can't focus. Yo, that
Yeah.
young kid, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it affects you bad.
Yeah. So in the end result, we just kind of, we kind of talked to her, and it's like, it's like my approach after. I didn't really apologize, but I was like, all right, we kind of figure it. But when we explain it, whatever she was doing after it was presented kind of diminished it a little bit, but we could tell. So all I did was I just brought in more air fresheners and more stuff like that, and to subdue the smell a little bit. But they had to do stuff on their part. You couldn't change the vehicle. You get what I'm saying?
Man, so
that was the situation. So that's why I said it does matter, and because if it's the individual and they're not taking showers, but they're taking showers and they're traveling in something, it's affecting the whole class. You gotta address it.
And let me say, I do understand that sometimes you got to do it with the best you have, if that's all you have. But at the same time, you still got to be conscious of the people you're working with. If you're out there doing construction on I-84 or 91 and we outside, you could come to work smelling like whatever you want. It ain't gonna bother me. That tar smell is probably gonna. But if we in a building, come on, man, you gotta bathe. You gotta be wary of your surroundings and the people around you. But
ladies and gentlemen, go read The Stinky Cheese Man, one of my favorite books from childhood.
The what? The Stinky
Cheese Man. Yep. Go out and get it.
I never heard of that one.
Bestseller.
That's the bestseller, The Stinky Cheese Man. I'm gonna check that out.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta applaud her though, because a lot of these teachers out here probably won't even say nothing.
And they shouldn't. They need to mind their business and teach the curriculum.
So you think it's okay for a teacher to sit there and just absorb the smell for the whole class when her students are probably complaining about it?
I worked in a school for years. I done seen this person, that person. Guess what? My job was my job, and it had nothing to do with me lowering somebody's self-esteem by telling them that they stink, that they need to go home and wash themselves properly.
Hey, nobody's saying you got to embarrass them or do it.
What do you think this woman did standing on top of that desk screaming this and that about how to bathe properly?
She was speaking to the whole class.
Somebody's self-esteem, whether she directly said it to them or not, is taking a hit.
The fact that she was speaking to the whole class told me it's not one person. And I could truly see that.
Well, it sounds like more than one person's self-esteem took a hit.
At least 3 or 4 of them people is probably friends. So if you don't use washcloth to bathe, you most likely hang out with another person that don't use washcloths to bathe. So you know what? Y'all all need to go home and learn.
By definition, that's a brotherhood.
What? Not using washcloths?
If they don't, you feel me? Let them band together. They're gonna be somebody.
Usually that's what happens. A bunch of friends that hang out together usually do the same thing.
But that's what I'm saying though. Wait till they waiting for the lady after school. All them stinky dudes about to jump her.
Nah.
Yeah, babe.
She'll just hit them with a bar of soap and they gonna run.
Really?
Because they nasty. Yeah, they gonna run.
I don't think they that water on is their bucket
and they
of water.
See the steam coming up. I'll be back, Miss P. I'll be back. They out.
Yeah. All right, cool. So let's transition to this one, right? Here we go.
Stinky cheese, man.
Where is it? This is.
We're living on the edge. Stinky ass.
I can't find it.
For you. Yeah.
Okay, you said you saw this.
Then you got that man up there with that freaky ice cream again. Come here, boy. They putting freaky ice man up there. Freaky ice cream man up there. You like freaky ice cream man? No, you don't. Say no. That's right though. Hell no. I don't do no freaky ice cream man. Make you some up.
Freaky ice cream.
Got here. The f up out of here. No, bitch, clean this shit up, ho. I know you have to go through this. Whether you got 2, 3, 4, 15 kids, you ain't never supposed to do this to your house. You ain't never supposed to do this to your house. You just dirty. You just a dirty. They just came and fixed these doors. You gonna put holes in them again. Dumb. Retarded. That's why they gonna kick your dumb ass out. You might as well do it now, ho. Do it now because it's looking bad. I don't want that. Your been in it. I don't want it. Your real through been in it. You on Twitter again? Shut up, ho. How am I sorry? Because you want to be a porn. How am I sorry? Because you want to be a porn. Because you keep talking. Don't talk me, I won't say nothing. Don't talk me, I won't say nothing. What you mean? Don't talk to me, I won't say to you. What you mean?
Make sure you record.
Record for what? I'm the only one with a bruise on me. You been kicking me. You tried to stab me. Dumb hoe. Your dad's. What you mean? Smoking on your dad's. Shut the f up, hoe. You dirty as. You a dirty trifling hoe.
I'm dirty or trifling.
Dirty and trifling. Wipe these walls down, hoe. Wipe these walls down. I don't care who you. I don't care. I can bitch. You see me? Y'all see me, right? She think I'm pressed about her. Look at her and look at me. Look at her and look at me. Look at her and look at me. And tell me who the pressed. You ugly as. You look like that black thing on SpongeBob in the wheelchair. That's what you look like. What you talking about? Yeah.
That's how you do it, damn it.
But what's up though? What's real though? You the only one who gotta wear makeup and wigs for Facebook, ho. You can't wear your natural. Ain't motherfuckers posting you on Messy Cincinnati? Ain't motherfuckers posting you? Right, okay then.
That's how you do it, damn it.
You down your.
Muted. Not ugly, call her ugly.
Yo, as ugly as she is, when she got about 4 kids.
Somebody's hitting
And I'm
that.
sure one of them is his.
Yup. Otherwise, why be mad?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand he upset. I understand why he upset. But you part of the problem too, because you live in there.
But I say, I ain't see him trying to grab them kids and get them out that situation. So
I mean, she stabbed him. Well, allegedly. You see the mark on his hand. I don't know what really happened, but obviously he's there too. I'm not sure if he's visiting, but that house is nasty as crap as hell, man. I mean,
we don't know people's
and the thing is, like, yo, you can get up right and go to somebody's house and you could tell, like, oh, they just need to straighten up. You know what I mean? Or you get to somebody's house and you could tell things ain't moved for a while. You know what I mean? It's just dirty. Like that ain't a one. That what you just saw, that ain't happening in 1 or 2 days. That's weeks of neglect right there. And you see these kids in this house right here? I could guarantee it. I ain't gonna put my whole bank on it, but I'm a guarantee these the same kids that black teacher was talking to in the last episode 5 years from now, because they come into school with no bath, dirty house, and that's exactly where they're headed. Because she ain't teaching them nothing. Because yo, in my day, right, if my grandmother can't get up to clean, who you think cleaning? Us, everybody in the house. She got everybody kids. What 8, 9 of us? By the time the day done, the house is sparkling clean, and she ain't lift a finger but to cook. You know what I'm saying? So this mom right here, man, she dirty. The whole I'm ugly thing. That's bull. She got kids for you, so at one point you ain't think she was that ugly. So that's just him. He mad. He upset. You know what I'm saying? I think the more concerning thing is to get the house cleaned up and get the kids in a safe, sanitary environment.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, right? I would never get on a damn camera at my house that dirty.
Well, it ain't his house. He don't live there.
Trust me. Either way, I'm not.
It seemed like he just visited because when he walked in, he was kind of doing like an inspection, and he was like, "Yo, they just fixed these doors. Y'all got holes in these doors already." You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if he's a co-signer.
He look like he stayed there. It's not his apartment. He stayed there.
I know that the computer setup ain't hers.
So it's more like, all right, and this is the thing. A lot of these, not even minorities, but a lot of these low-income people get housing, and the majority female, and guys come over and they live there.
Oh, I know. But that didn't seem like that type of argument, though.
That's what it is.
It seemed like
That's
he randomly popped up. They obviously got into some type of squabble, and he's upset. It's more like a rant. He ranted, but at the same time, even if he's living with her, like you said, he's part of the problem too. You know what I'm saying? Don't just get mad when things don't go your way. And the thing is, if you with somebody, right, that's nasty and that disgusting, what does that say about you? You know what I'm saying?
Let me push back. Y'all seen that young baby on the bed.
Push back the nastiness. Go ahead. Let me hear
That's right. You seen that young baby on the bed. It's possible that this woman could be going through postpartum depression, which would lead
but
to...
it's like 2 babies on the bed, and I think there was I'm assuming she got 4 kids. I don't know why I say that, but she got 4 kids, and those are the 2 of the youngest. What is she teaching the oldest?
Postpartum depression can last for over a year.
Oh, I know. But
she could be going through it.
Yeah,
we understand that. We understand.
Do you?
Well, okay. For instance, right? I'm a grown ass man. If my mother came to my house right now and see some nasty shit, she gonna call me out on it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, why is that over there? Where are her parents? Where are her family? Her whoever. Nobody don't visit her. Be like, yo, you need some help cleaning this up? Like, if I go to one of my family members' house and I really care about them and I see they struggling, whatever, I'm going to jump in. Yo, let me help you clean this up. I do it myself. You know what I'm saying? To make sure they all right, go back, check on them. But that house right ain't been touched in weeks.
A woman dealing with postpartum may not want company.
And think about this, right? How much stuff you think these kids eating off the floor that drop? Because they hungry. You know what I'm saying? It's things going on, man. Come on.
The 20-second rule don't start till you see it, so everything's fair game.
Yeah, but when it's sitting there for a couple of days or it blew in from across the street, that can't be safe for the kid.
The 20-second rule don't start till you see it.
Yeah, but when it's sitting in the
even if it's been sitting there, if you ain't see it, 20-second rule still applies.
No.
Yep.
No, it don't. Let me explain this.
Hey, I've had couch pizza. I've had all kinds of stuff. But you don't just eat that from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? If you know you're a clean person and you randomly had a party last night and somebody, you may go down on it. But if you ain't cleaned that house for months, for days, if anything hit the floor, it's staying down there.
Okay,
especially if you got pets and there's hair everywhere, and that donut hit the floor, it's staying down there.
If you saw it, but the 20-second rule does not start until you see it.
Nah.
Yeah.
And people, if you got a nasty house, don't invite me in, please. I will respect you more. Just say, yo, right now things ain't. But don't invite me and says, oh, I ain't got a chance to clean up, and you ain't cleaning up 2 months. Where it's the winter time and you still got ice cream wrappers from the summertime when Mr. Softy came by, and you still got the cone, the paper thing from the cone on the floor, and it's been there for 4 months.
I mean, at this point, if they pay $8 for said cone, they can stay there on the floor. Just saying.
Listen, you know what? And a lot of these people out here, man, they don't care. Like, they ain't got no shame. Like, yo, if somebody walk in my house and I got like a cup in my sink, 1 cup, well, I feel horrible. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, that's how we came up, man. I ain't gonna lie. I remember when my grandmother used to make us do certain things. And now that I'm older, it's like, yo, you see it. Be like, yo, a sink is not to store dirty dishes.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You know, we used to get our butt
like
you know, people come over, it was like, why the hell y'all got dirty dishes in the sink? Butt whooping, bro.
Exactly.
There's only like 2 cups in a plate.
Exactly.
If y'all feel like failures over a cup in the sink, that's that Trinity trauma coming back.
No, it's just cleanliness. When people come in the house, yo, they want everything to be clean.
You just said you got beat for X, Y, and Z. Trinity trauma. That's gonna be the new thing now. Every time y'all bring something up, Trinity trauma.
Hey, you know one problem we don't have?
What's that?
Our teachers telling us to shower before we come to school.
Yeah, you talking about y'all lining up and getting inspected like y'all going into a prison.
Yeah, they prepare you for life. They prepare you for what the world got to offer.
Yeah, look at my nails. I probably got something on Trinity trauma.
Yeah,
Trinity trauma.
Yo,
you see those? Nice and clean.
They used to whoop you in front of the school.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Line you up in front of the school.
And y'all don't see nothing wrong with that?
Bro, that don't discipline you, bro.
No, that's trauma. You're explaining trauma. You're rationalizing it.
What? Explain why. Why is it being rationalized?
Because you didn't know any other way of life until you came to the United States of America, where they don't beat children in school unless you go to Catholic
school. They do. When I came to America, I was getting my ass beat in school.
You was at a Catholic school?
I was a public school. This was
what public school? Name names.
Martin Luther King Jr. in Hartford.
Hell no, they never put no hands on you. Stop lying.
Yes, they did. Miss Beasley patted my ass a few times.
Miss Beasley, that was my 4th grade teacher. You was a lie. You're not gonna lie, Miss Beasley.
I had Mr. Bell. I had Miss Beasley. I had Miss Carter. Yeah, I got a beating.
And you said
the wooden paddle, the wooden tennis racket.
Allegedly, you gonna lie on Miss Beasley? She gonna get you?
No, she passed away. That's
what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah. She taught me how to make the best mac and cheese ever. She used to call it the Cheesy Beasley. 7 different cheeses. Oh yeah. That's where I learned how to. Because in the island we make macaroni pie, but you don't kill it with cheese. But she taught me how to really make a good mac and cheese.
Do y'all put ketchup on y'all stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Not in
Trinity trauma.
Well, you use ketchup to cook certain stuff, or you could use tomato paste when you're making like curry chicken and stuff like that. But not in mac and cheese. Not in mac and cheese.
Hey, 12 said he do.
Who?
12 said he.
No, when it's finished. Like if you want to put a little bit
when it's finished. You putting it on the macaroni and cheese when it's finished?
Well, okay. First of all,
nasty.
Ketchup is not like I wouldn't add ketchup to my meal unless it's like fried chicken or something like that. But to put it on food, it's not normal. To put ketchup on food, like
I see a lot of West Indians putting ketchup on macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
We do it. I do it.
Disgusting.
Like me, not me personally.
The Lord made it just to be eaten as it is. Ketchup.
Nah, I ain't putting no mac and cheese. I put some hot sauce or pepper sauce
on macaroni and cheese
on your food. Period. Anything that's not sweet.
But we talking about macaroni and cheese. The Beasley.
Nah,
whatever.
I don't think. Nah, I wouldn't. I couldn't. You know what? I could probably do a little barbecue sauce, maybe. But ketchup on mac and cheese, nah.
Barbecue sauce.
Especially if it was a full meal, nah.
I get if the food touched something with barbecue, but what you putting it on top of the mac for?
Okay, say you got like, it's kind of like a struggle snack. You hit the fridge. We got a whole macaroni and cheese thing sitting there, but you ain't got no meat to go with it. You ain't got nothing to. So you're gonna go in the fridge. You may hit a little ketchup, a little mayo, get a little, something to give it a little kick, a little hot sauce or pepper sauce, depending on where in the world you're from. And it's like a struggle meal, But
you said mayo,
yeah. Yo, listen, I'm a different guy, right? I know 12 may not like that, but I could eat mayo on a lot of things. I love mayo and cheese.
Boy, that's my favorite, mayo.
Yeah, I could grate a cheese into mayo, mix that up, put a little stuff to it, and that becomes like paste for
That's
anything.
called cheese paste in the island. It's called cheese paste.
Yeah.
Brandon, you gotta try it. You probably tried it, but that's how you make cheese paste.
Where we had a lot of farm stuff. We had goats, cows, sheep. So I grew up drinking goat milk, and then goat milk as a kid. We didn't have regular milk.
I get the goat milk. Yeah.
So when you get that nice goat cheese, that pure cheese, it's like a richness to it. So yeah, I love that. I love cheese. Cheese paste, I love that. Mayo, I love it.
You got to try cheese paste. You probably had it, but you didn't know it was made out
Hell
of
no, sir. No.
A lot of time they'll make little sandwiches with it, little bread sandwiches. Like say you go to like a wedding or a little. It's usually finger food.
They got them at weddings. That be the same hors d'oeuvres that people be knocking out. That is exactly what it's made out of.
Especially when they do the blue cheese with the grated cheese in it, and they make the sandwiches. Oh my god, love it.
You hear that? They talking about eating mold. They talking about eating mold, girl.
No.
Ain't no way to cut it. Blue cheese is mold.
Nah. I could bring you some mold.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
But yeah, man, go back to that lady, man. She, like I said, people, don't invite me over if you got a nasty ass house. Don't invite anybody over. Invite a cleaner, somebody to help you. Don't be proud that your house is dirty. Don't be.
I agree.
I got dishes in the sink right now. Forgive me, my Trinis. Forgive me.
We finna throw down. I'm gonna come when I come over there. Just show me where the dish detergent is. I help you out. Yeah. Hey, I grew up washing dishes all the time, man. It's normal. You know what I mean? When you're done with something, instead of putting it in the sink, wash it out. It's gonna take 3 seconds.
It sounds good.
And you know what, too, though? When we first came to this country, I came to this country in 87, right? And a lot of the areas where we lived at as Black people were low-income areas, from the Bronx to when we first moved to Hartford. And a lot of these places weren't the best when it comes to rats and roaches and infestation. It didn't even matter how clean you were. When the lights got shut off, them bad boys were scurrying across the counter like Fugazi. You turn the lights on, they were everywhere. So to fix that, you don't want to have no damn dirty dishes in the sink. You don't want to have no food left out. You know what I mean? So growing up, you always were taught to like, yo, make sure everything is clean. If any rodents show up, they ain't got nothing to feast on. You ain't got no dirty dishes in your room. Because I know some of these kids love to pile up dishes in their room. Like you talking 9, 10 cups disappeared. And they just sitting there while their house getting dirty and rats are moving in. So I know that's a little different for us. But yeah, if you came up in the hood, most likely back in the day, you had roaches. If you were in some of these big apartment buildings that ain't in fumigate yet, you had roaches. So why you gonna leave a bunch of dishes in the sink so the rodents could be over there just feeding on it, just enjoying life? Nah. You got to prepare yourself for where you gonna be living at in the future. And I don't want to be living with no dirty person. So let me ask you something, Brandon. If You moving with somebody, and this is how your house turned out in 3 months. How do you feel about that? You muted? Yeah, you muted.
Yeah.
Sorry, you know this kid be talking. It depends on the situation. Explain it. Am I paying rent? Am I not paying rent? Like
It
what's
don't matter.
like?
You in the
They do
these are your
matter.
kids. You walking in there. She got 4 kids for you, and that's what you walking into. Now instead of cussing her out, help her clean up.
No, that's not my house.
So you okay with it?
Yeah, that's how she lived. That's not how I live, and my children will know the difference. I mean, they ain't living with me. I can't be the what's the word? I can't be the custodial parent. So I mean, they got to see both sides of the coin. They got to see the heads and they got to see the tails. Hey, look at Daddy's house. It's clean. Da-da-da-da-da. Let's keep it clean.
All right, let me ask you this other question.
Mhm.
What if your kid is in school and you get a note from the teachers saying they got hygiene problems? How do you address that? Because you allowed your kid to grow up in that situation, so
Mhm.
now they don't know what hygiene is and what cleanliness is
Mhm.
because they grew up some Rugrats. We could say that because we all grew up watching Rugrats.
Yeah.
But we talking about hygiene and Rugrats are dirty.
And I get a note from the teacher saying, what now?
She got hygiene problems. They don't shower. They don't bathe. Mom, and here's the thing. The kids may be with mom a lot. Mom drops them off. So you ain't always seeing them.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden you picking them up and they smelling like funk. And I'm talking not the P-funk. You know, I mean, the funk,
Well, first and foremost, I would never leave my children to be raised solo. But what I will say for this circumstance is that I would quickly open my phone to ChatGPT and look for the most polite and professional way to tell that teacher to mind your fucking business and send.
Mind your fucking business. Leave me alone.
Leave
me alone. Mind your fucking business. Mind your fucking business. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
We don't own the rights to this music.
So I would say in this situation, I don't know. It's like, if that's how the mother lives, you made a bad decision.
Exactly.
You made a bad decision. You made it. That's like, you being Christian and you having a kid with someone that's like worship the devil. That kid is going to come up effed up. You get what I'm trying to say?
Children of miracles.
Evenly yoked. Let's do that. Evenly yoked. There got to be some signs. It's like this. I went to the store, right? I seen a group of ladies. I could already tell they was that loot-based crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I could already tell they was the loot-based crowd. I'm not talking down to women. I'm just telling you, just looking at you. If you put on some Uncle Luke right now, they gonna start popping it, right?
What's wrong with that?
Get the Dukes with the Daisy Duke song.
Nah, Hoochie Mama, classic.
Duke song.
Right.
Oh, sure, your mom's here. Go say hi to mama.
I went in, I seen them, right? I could tell automatically. Go outside, busted ass Nissan Maxima. One was in a caravan with like 4-5 kids. The other one was and you could tell they were, what I'm saying? You could tell. And you don't all, it's like this. As young men or men, not all the time that criteria is going to match up. But a good lady from a bad one. The same way a lady know a good man from a bad one. You know what I'm saying? Not because we all have discernment. We all got discernment. And you could tell the hoochie mamas from the good girls.
Of course.
Freak is a different thing. You know what I'm saying? I could say it in better terms. You can tell the nasty ones from the clean ones at times. Some of the good looking ones are nasty too. But sometimes you can tell there's certain characters that you can tell.
Yeah, and it's crazy, but I'm gonna say this. Sometimes the more pretty. I know that's not correct English, but sometimes the prettier they are, the more dirty they are, and I've seen that. You know what I'm saying? But at this, I think when you get older, you could see it a lot quicker.
Mhm.
You know what's coming before it even gets there. But to be honest with you, I could never say I've met somebody and be like, yo, I could tell this person dirty and go to their house and they dirty. You usually get surprised by somebody you don't expect it from, at least in my situation. And I'm happy and proud that a lot of people that I deal with is very clean, because sometimes I'll go visit their house or, you know, whatever it is. And when you walk into somebody's space and you be like, whew, man.
Listen, let me say something real quick before I run real quick. I don't care what the lady look like. If I don't see no roaches in your hair, I'm gonna give you a chance.
In her hair? If she got roaches in her hair, that
Bruh.
means she got bed bugs in, you know what I'm saying? So
Yo.
listen, before you say that, one time, right, I went to see this girl. I was a lot younger, right? And her whole family was home. The whole hood was outside, right? She had like 20, 30 people. So I'm outside because I'm meeting everybody, mama, auntie, uncle, everybody. So her mama goes, go inside and grab him a chair. Let him come sit down, right? So she went inside, grabbed the chair. She came, and the chair hit the ground, and 4 roaches fell off and started running back to the house. And I'm watching this, and I'm like, whoa. And I'm like grabbing, I shut the chair a few more times to make sure all the bad boys fell off, because I didn't want to say nothing and embarrass them. But back in the day, if you from the hood, depending on where you lived at, what building people in, the whole goddamn building got roaches. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I remember that, man. That junk was hilarious. I still remember that to this day. And I tell you this, anytime somebody got roaches and stuff like that, I don't ever eat or drink from them till this day. You know what I'm saying? So if you know they got, I know a lot of people always say, yo, why when y'all take the pot out the goddamn cupboard to cook, why do you always wash it out before y'all throw things like this? These are situations where you got to think about roaches and rats and whatever. Something could have passed, you know, why not wash it out just to be safe?
And that's why we wash the pans before we cook.
Man, a lot of things, man.
There used to be a lot of stuff that I used to ask why they do it. Is like, why do they turn the glass downwards and all of that stuff? You know what I'm saying? So stuff don't climb in and climb out. You turn it down. So you take it out. You just wash the outside of the cup, and you could drink. You know, stuff like that. It's like, but yeah. All right. So we're going to transition. Let's transition.
Go ahead.
Here we go.
I can't lie. I'm with the ladies on this one. Like, who gonna be the niggas? The niggas don't want to even be the niggas. Who gonna be the niggas? I'm on the phone with my man. She called me. He done found out his girl cheated on him. He going through it. She done hit him with a double fish fillet combo of, oh, she busy right now with the video. I'm talking throat with a switch on it. I'm talking trying new levels with it. And this is my man. She could suck the sap out of a tree. I'm like, damn, twin. Why the world ain't exploded yet? He said, what? I said, nigga, if that was me, I would have been at the core of the earth, blowing this motherfucker up right now. At the very least, that house would have been set on fire. I'm already there. The minute he sent that message, throwing C4s in there. That's besides the point. But you know what I'm saying? He giving me the whole spiel, breaking it down, crying, all this, all that, telling me how he feel. And I'm like, damn, twin, like, what you gonna do about it? You obviously see like she just not for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be able to move on. He gonna say, what, bro? I'm saying to him, you gotta be able to move on, twin. Obviously, she not for you, twin. He say, would you have this much sympathy for me if I was a female? What are we talking about, bro? You want to be a female so bad, nigga? What do females got to do with any of this, nigga? He like, you acting like you don't care, nigga. Would you get the same response if I was a female? No, nigga, cause you're not a female. You want to be a female so bad, nigga? Pick your nuts up.
Brandon, we're going to let you lead off with that one. What are your thoughts on this segment?
I mean, I could take a page out your book and just let her go. She's not for you. She's not interested. She's sending videos of her being with another man. You move on. There's a million other women out there. What? You sent me the video? You sent me the video? That's disrespect. Run my one. I'm fighting the dude in the video.
So you're supporting the guy in the video. You're
Yeah,
supporting what he's saying.
he said nothing wrong. He said nothing wrong.
Yeah.
I just can't see it from, you know, a previous point of view that you've had. It's okay. Let her go.
That's
She's not
okay.
for you.
I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But all right. So you're right. Let's give you credit for that. But the storyline is he was more taking a position of the female in the situation. He was more looking for sympathy for himself. He's not taking a man position. You know what I'm saying? He was more worried about her to a certain degree.
Hey, to start off this video, I didn't hear the first couple of parts. For some reason, he was like low. So he sent him the video.
He tried to call this girl. She said she was busy right now, and she sent him a video of her with another man.
Right. Okay. So
Yeah.
I did get that right.
Yeah.
So he's upset because he's trying to tell him, yo, she ain't for you. I mean, he's right.
But he's saying, you know, would you give me that advice if I was a female? Why are you looking at stuff like that?
Exactly. But I think he's probably one of these guys that was raised by, I'm sorry, but women, no men in his life. So he doesn't. But I just thought the conversation was a regular conversation where it was like, listen, you got cheated on. There's proof of you getting cheated on. Why can't you just move on? Obviously, she's showing you the video because she's not interested in anything other than whatever you laid when you last saw her. She's moved on. But there's something that happens sometimes when you get that little tingle inside the pee-pee hole. You go crazy, you fall in love. Think it's the best thing since sliced bread. You know, there's other women out there, G. He's gonna be on Maury Povich in 15 years talking about, I don't know who the daddy is, because you know she ain't being faithful. I mean, she's showing you who she is. So if you still decide you want to play her game, you can't complain when shit go left.
You don't got to play the game, but there's a way to unplug. There's a way to unplug. All right? Take off the gauntlet. Lay the dude down with the individual who took your girl, and then you can still walk away from her. Honor.
What is that gonna do?
Honor. You have to maintain your honor as a gentleman.
Nah, you walk away from that.
That is not honorable, my friend.
She beat it like this. She's already gone.
Okay.
She ain't coming back.
Okay.
So you can go over there. You might feel good about yourself, but you probably be in prison, sitting around doing nothing for the next 30 years.
Why you always go with this prison thing? You know there's a way to do things, all right? There's a way to do things.
Hey,
I'm not saying record it, you know? It's an honorable fight.
Hey, we in 2026 now. People record everything and then post it.
I got one for you, Brandon. I don't have the video. If I have my phone, I will put it up. This was one of the subject matters I was going to pull up. I had it on the list, but that's neither here nor there. You got a great segue. Let me play the video. I did download it. I didn't download the second one, but let me segue to it. And it's going to answer your question. All right? There we go.
To the death.
So I was arguing with my male friend the other day, and I want y'all to tell me what y'all think. Am I wrong? So the question he asked me was, if a woman is disrespected at a gas station, right? And she goes home and she tells her partner and or her male family and says what happened, and she like, you need to handle that for me. And those men proceed to go handle that for her. Who is at fault if something is to happen to that man? And number one, my thought was, is this not just patriarchy manifested into reality? Haven't men been telling women that we're weak and they're strong and that they're the providers and the protectors, and now you're called to protect somebody who feels disrespected or feels violated, and now they're at fault for leaning into what you told us we're supposed to believe in to begin with. And then the other thing I'm thinking is, as a man, if you're at a gas station harassing women and somebody comes and handles you, number one, why are you at a gas station harassing women to begin with? And why is it seen as a problem if someone comes and says, you was harassing my girl, I'm finna beat you up? Also, the other thing is, if your woman come to you and says, hey, this is what happened, and you decide to go handle that man as you would deem was the appropriate thing for her to do, aren't you grown enough to say, like, I'm only going to handle this to a certain degree? I'm not going to go all the way and take any lives. I'm just going to go up there and beat him up. Like, or I'm not going to go up there and do anything because it's over now and you're at home and you're safe. Like, I feel like y'all have options. And somehow trying to blame the woman who is essentially leaning into the construct that she's been told for all her life, as well as other women have been told for generations, now they're being held responsible for what y'all came up with to begin with. I'm confused about that.
So, did that answer your question, Brandon?
Hell no. Hell no.
Stereo.
Hell no, because that's not the.
If you go over there,
Mm-hmm.
and this is a video that happened. Let me tell you this story because that's the other video I wanted to play. Right? It was in context to this one. Girl, sister gets into a drama with boyfriend. I gotta take down the banner. Sister gets into drama with boyfriend. Sister gets two brother.
Mm-hmm.
Boyfriend. Heaven sent.
Yeah.
Two brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Who's at fault? You go over there to defend your honor. Now you flying with the angels.
Well, again, this is kind of like what I'm talking about with defending the honor. It's obvious the individuals with the brat went too far. You can handle it with fisticuffs. There's no reason to get weapons involved. And so,
right
at the end of the day, for that situation, yes, it's on the males involved. But in this situation, what she's talking about, that's not the patriarchy. All right, that's the matriarchy, because you are saying, oh, somebody did something, now you need to go handle it. And then, okay, I'm going to go handle it. But there's a way around everything. And at the end of the day, most men, reasonable men, if they get brought with the situation, oh, such and such happened at the gas station, a man going to be like, well, what did you do? Did you escalate it? What did you do to cause this whole thing? We're going to try and find out the whole story before we act on anything. Because there's always three sides to the story. Her side, their side, and the truth. Any reasonable man is going to investigate. And then who's really hanging out at a gas station all day for me to be like, yeah, let me go up there and handle that?
Yo, we talking about these YNs. It is your fault, and your fault. That's what it is. Now, I understand what she's saying. The only thing she really could stand on is she didn't try to fight that man herself.
Mm-hmm.
She went and told another man to try to help the problem out. Now, if I walk over to you and I pushed you, right? Just pushed the crap out of you, and you retaliate by knocking me out, can I say I wasn't as aggressive as you was? Once you report once she get out there and make the statement, whatever comes after, you don't know what that's going to be, whether it's positive, negative. So, of course, it started with her, because at the end of the day, I do understand that, yeah, sometimes men do get crazy and harass women at the gas station. But as a woman, you got to think about this. Like, yo, do I want to risk my man's life? Do I want to risk my brother's life in something I can just pass on for them to come out here and risk their life and their safety on it? And those are things that a competent woman would look at it and say, you know what? My brother's finna graduate high school. He about to go to college. This is not something I should involve my family in. I'm going to take a L right here. I'm going to lose it. You know what I mean? You know off the back, if Riri and them going to come out here ready to drag this dude through the street, or Ray Ray gonna be like, all right, when you see him, let me say something or whatever. But you can't be mad if it goes too far, because once you put it out there, they're gonna go get it. You know what I mean? And whatever happened, you got to be she's responsible. I believe so. She ain't gonna be the one. It's part of instigating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So whatever comes out of it, it is her fault.
Okay.
Because at the same time, she could have been like, yo, I don't like this person. This person said this to me. It's not a big deal, but I didn't like it. But the minute you start getting these YNs involved, and when I say these YNs, I'm talking about the thuggish of the thuggish ones, where they ain't got no brains. They can't, they just about that. That's all they care about. That's their day right there. They just waiting to mess up your day. You know what I'm saying? So you look shocked, Brandon.
I agree with what you're saying. Yeah. At the end of the day, once you tell the man or the YNs, it's out of your control after that.
Yeah.
But you got the ball rolling. Biggest thing.
And it's like, what is when somebody says, oh, somebody's messing with me or at the gas station? I mean, is it sometimes it's just, hey, excuse me, ma'am, can I talk to you? Blah, blah. It could be something simple, and they take it to another level, you know what I mean? Where it could just be a casual, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean what. They take it too far, next to you know, somebody get clapped for no reason.
Yep.
So there's a lot of BS out here, man. Yeah.
True.
You know.
Times change.
We came through the hood, so we've seen it.
Yeah.
We've seen it where a woman would get upset over something that normally is just, oh, my fault. I didn't see that. I'm sorry. And she may get upset and report him. He did it. You know, we see these Karens all the time that make these bogus phone calls. It ain't no different.
Yo, you see how you said that, Pete? I remember, and it's kind of on that same thing. Playing basketball. Got this one dude was a bully, right? He'll pick on random people. So one day I was getting water, dude elbowed me. I was like, all right. I said that shit like a West Indian. I was like, all right, I'm gonna see you, right? I didn't proceed, right? So what happens after that is we finish play basketball, we leave. We end up happening to be on that dude's side of town, right? I didn't do anything. I ain't escalated nothing. So I remember the whole situation. So the dude see me, I see a couple of his peoples and you know who they were hanging with. It ended up happening being that the dude who elbowed me, right? I know all his peoples. You know what I'm saying? I know all his people, right? And what happened is I think whoever that, I wasn't into no street life or anything. I just knew the people higher than them and I was hanging out with them, but I wasn't affiliated with anybody. I was just, you know, I just knew people. And I just remember that shit, yo. It's just association, you know what I'm saying? And just by me hanging out with like some higher people, yo, homeboy never mess with me again. I remember like, yo, I remember walking up and like, yo, you know that dude over there? He's like, which one? That nigga elbowed me. We was playing ball today. That nigga elbowed me. You know? It was funny as hell though. Always he's like, yeah, he elbowed you? Nah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Hey, always be aware of surroundings.
Yeah, but it's like stuff like that. But back then, it's like time is different. Like now, dudes are shooting.
Cause yo, think about it, right? How much times when we was younger, you know, it's a chick that, I mean, she's always a little raunchy, whatever, because she got like 5 brothers, 15 cousins that's brothers, and I've seen it where some of these chicks, and they'll go try to call a brother on you, and you know, so I've seen it, man. It's a delusion that's crazy.
I see one like that, P. Chick call her brothers. The dude's like, go call your brother. Dude show up like, what up, nigga? What's going on?
And sometimes like, the brothers get clapped up where they show up, get their ass beat, and they go run and grab the pew, and then we got issues.
But that shit was funny though. It's like, yo, it's like one person called, the next dude showed up. It's like, yeah. What up, nigga? I mean, they talking about they knew each other. They were boys,
I don't know how many times coming up when I was younger where we got into street fights because somebody called a brother, and then their brother get involved, and now it's to the case where you see cats getting pew for stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, y'all gotta handle that stuff your own by yourselves. You know, they'll bring that junk to school. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
All right, but this was a good one. So,
yeah, that
guys,
is good.
If your girl out there doing something, leave.
And the thing is, too, it's not even that. It's like, yo, you got to be smart enough to say, hey, all right, I understand you got disrespected, but you drove all the way home and you still upset. Let's talk about it. Like, don't just think that is, let me run out there and say something. Nah, that person on a different timeline. Eventually,
like that.
Somebody gonna take care of them. Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had 3 videos to go with this. I had the next one where it was P might be able to answer that one. It was the next video. The dude came home and somebody was smashing his girl, and he didn't go inside, and he ain't do nothing. That's how he found out he liked to hear his girl get smashed. I was like, what? What? No, it was what they call it, P. What they call it, a
cuck.
Yeah, he right.
He's a cuckold. Cuckold.
Yeah. Well, that that word comes with it's a whole definition behind that, things that they like. But that is one of them.
I don't know. I couldn't get it. For the life of me, I couldn't get it.
It's a whole
on him and shit. I mean, the chick.
But yeah, they do like that. They like recording it, watching it later.
They're voyeurs. They prefer to watch, not get involved.
Let me tell
you.
Let me tell you.
Even the finishing situation, they want to indulge in the what was that thing that the Mrs. Softy, they like to take care of the finishing touches, you know. So yeah, it's a whole thing behind the cuckold. Would you say, what is it, Brandon? What is it called?
Cuckold.
Wow.
If I say it, it'll be too vulgar. I won't say it's so pleasurable. But yeah.
All right. But yeah, that was, I can't understand that play. I can't. But let's switch. Yeah. I can't.
Hey, there's people out there for everybody.
Nightmares.
You know
I mean, no. Man, I'm all in my sleep shooting. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my sleep.
Hey, God. Some guys like that, you know what I mean? There's women like that too. There's women that be in the same boat. You know, once you find your person, do whatever you want, whatever you like. They love it, they tolerate it, and I ain't mad at it. I'm gonna mind my business, still over here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not.
So you okay with that, but not the teacher not minding her business about them kids and their hygiene?
Listen, the name itself, and that's just because there's a lot of stuff behind that.
All right,
of course you got to be okay with it.
Answer.
Because think about it.
Answer. Go ahead. Not for that situation, but for the kids.
I was going to say. Go ahead.
I was going to say, you got to remember, the kids are the future. You remember, like, we are the world. You know, the kids are the future. You got to invest into the future. The older ones that are gone and they doing all them what they gone. They future dead. We got to worry about the ones coming up. We got to teach them how to bathe. We got to teach them how to live in society. We got to teach them how to grow. If he want to see his girl get bust down, let him do. He gone. We don't know what he gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But the kids coming up need a future. That's it.
Yeah, my kids need a future. Them kids ain't my kids.
Nah.
Kids.
So we call that a personal problem.
Can't be. But all right, P, what you got? What you got on the closing?
Mind your business.
All right. I support you on that, P. I support you on that.
Wait. In which way? You talking about this last way, or you talking about what you talking about?
Every way.
Nah.
That's what it comes
What
down
people do in their
to.
bedroom is their own business.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay,
It's-
until it hit the
listen,
intimate.
This dude finding out his chick getting bust down ain't no different than the chick running home and telling her brothers that she got ill-treated at the gas station. It's the same thing. Mind your goddamn business. And how you know at the gas station she ain't butting on somebody's conversation and somebody yelled at her for being stupid and now she mad.
That's why I did say investigate.
Allegedly, of course.
Allegedly.
But
Yeah.
definitely teach people, how to bathe and use a soap and a rag.
Hygiene is important.
All right. Before you even switch, right? Here we go, right? So you prefer, Brandon, that they teach them about sexuality, but not about cleanliness. They go to school and they learn about what they feel like, but they don't feel like taking a shower.
What about it? If that's the curriculum, that's the curriculum.
So the curriculum, right, tell them how to feel and how to be, but not pursue a shower.
I mean, either way comes with what you teach them at home. Because I mean, if I'm raising you right, I ain't got to worry about what you feel. You feel me?
Hey, let me run back something real quick.
Go ahead.
In the Stinky Cheese Man.
Yes, sir.
Is there anywhere in there where they learn to bathe or use water?
I'm gonna have to look in the bookshelf and find out.
I thought it was a bestseller. You read it a couple of times.
I did, but that was decades ago.
So you
but the
didn't
book
learn
is on
anything
my
from that
the
book?
The book is on my kid shelf. I'll check and find out. Maybe I'll run it back on Tuesday.
And are you gonna have your kids read this book?
They probably already read it. I'm pretty sure I read it to them.
Okay.
I ain't got to worry about my kids being a sticky
So
cheese.
generally,
man,
is the book about cleanliness and keeping clean and not being stinky cheese man?
Funny thing is, it's about the stinky cheese man and how he interacts with people of different avenues of life. So the same way y'all don't want to be dealing with it and smelling it, hey, stinky cheese man making sure everybody's smelling it.
He better not go to Trinidad. They're gonna tell him his eyes stink.
Yeah, that's the one thing I love about
Or
West
they're
Indian
gonna tell
people.
them, hey, that's good cheese.
They tell you to your face.
Nah,
but what
West
about when you
Indian,
show
come on.
up and you ain't got cheese, but you smell like it?
They gonna tell you. West Indian be the first person to be like, yo, you stink. They gonna tell you.
They'll tell you straight up.
Yeah, but that's rude. That's rude.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
There's
not.
ways to go about everything. I've never seen a West Indian person say something politely so that you can make change. It's just they want to tell you their opinion because they don't want to hold it to themselves. They're rude.
So let me tell you this, Brandon. It sounds like you got trauma.
Me? No, I tell it like it is.
Sound like you got a personal problem.
No, not at all. Not at all.
All right.
Y'all can speak your
Well,
mind.
if you tell it like it is, then you're just as a West Indian that you're calling rude.
Now look,
Because if I walk in a room and my eyes are burning and you ain't cutting the onions,
Mm-hmm.
and I tell you, how is that being rude?
Because you could keep your opinion to yourself.
When my
but you
eyes
chose
are
to share
watering,
it.
you're
Yeah, I mean,
affecting-
if your eyes is watering, you got glasses. That's a personal problem. Maybe you need to get a
it
better
ain't watering
prescription.
from the glass.
Mhm.
It's watering from the radiation that you instilled in the air from your nasty cheesiness.
What I'm hearing is that your eyes are staying hydrated, which is very, very important because if they do dry out, it's not a good look. So I'm glad that the person is able to help you to make sure that your eyes are properly hydrated. So good for you.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's transition.
Uh-huh.
Here we go.
Stinky cheese.
Story time about how I was talking to this nigga and his girlfriend called me. I thought he was the one. I really didn't, but I like him.
Oh, wait.
I didn't tell you this story. You were there. I know you weren't there. It was Taylor Tennant and that was there. So I was in Walmart, and then a restricted number had called me. So I'm like, I told my cousin, I'm like, Taylor, like, it's a number calling, and they keep calling me. So I was like, hello. Then they hung up. I'm like, I took somebody nigga. I fucked somebody nigga. This was years ago. Don't think I'm gonna hold on. But this was years ago. So they called back. They was like, hello. They was like, is this Sadie? I'm like, this ain't no Sadie. Bye-bye. I hung up the phone. So they called me back. They were like, all right, let me be honest. I'm like, I took somebody. I fucked somebody.
Oh,
nigga.
she came to you as a
She
woman.
came to me as a woman. She came to me as a woman. So she was like, hello. Like, okay, I'm going to be honest. I found your name and number in my boyfriend's phone. I'm like, this is what was kicking. I'm like, who is your nigga? So I know who the fuck I'm about to cuss out. Because I asked every nigga I fuck with, do they got a bitch? And they all told me no. So which one is yours? So I'm just saying name. She was like, it's Peter. I'm like, Peter? Oh, that's my favorite nigga. I'm like, she was like, I just got back. I had got shot in the head. And he was with me through my recovery. I'm like, you gotta have a heart. I'm like, I gotta give him up. I'm like, are you serious? He told me he didn't do that. He told me he didn't have a girlfriend. She was like, did y'all have sex? I'm like, not knowing this man turned me every way but loose. Did you lie? No. Hell no. What the fuck she gonna do to me with a head injury? Girl. Anyway, so she was like, yeah, he was with me through it all. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I didn't know. I honest to God didn't know. So she was like, oh, he was with me through it all and all this. I'm like, all right. So she was like, can you meet me at his house with him? Because I want to confront him. You already know I'm down for a challenge. I pulled up to that bitch house. You went? Hell yeah, I went. You damn right. Why would I not go? You's a dummy bitch. Anyway, I went there. So he was outside. She was outside. So I'm like, why you didn't tell me you had a girlfriend? So me and her just looking at him like, he was like, we were just going through problems. Like, really? He was like, that didn't go tell me something. Quasia, bro, you knew. What? If I knew, I would have knew to lie to her. But you didn't tell me. So now that I gotta get in this car. But since you had me in the dark, now I'm finna really tell her. Yeah. So I started showing messages. I'm like, he done fucked me this way. He fucked me this way. Because, bitch, you not about to play with me like I knew that I have morals. He tried to make it seem like you were. He tried to make me seem like I was on, so his mammy came out the door. That bitch gonna come out the door. You're always ruining my son's life. Girl, get the fuck on. God rest her soul. Girl, get the fuck on. I didn't say,
So here's a situation a young lady was presented, right? As I look at this video, it shows a couple things, right? But what I want to kind of go into is she was willing to go along with the situation if he was lying. You know what I'm trying to say? Because she said, based on what she said, the story was a good story, but she was willing to go along with the story. What's your thoughts on that?
But I think she went along with the story because of what the story produced. So,
what did it produce?
Some R. Kelly stuff going on. Keep it on the down low. Nobody has to know. Like, because she's a guy, right?
Who?
Am I reading this wrong?
No.
Wait, what? You think that's a transformer?
Of course. That's what I'm getting.
No, sir.
Female.
Sir.
Okay. The chick he was hitting was a tranny.
No.
But he didn't know.
No.
That's not what I heard. That's what I heard from her. So when she went to confront the dude, he didn't know that the chick he was messing with on the side was a dude.
No. You missed that one. You missed the mark on that one.
That's what I got. That's why she wanted to pull up on him.
No.
Explain it, Brandon. Explain it for the audience.
Go ahead.
Okay. So he was messing with the individual telling the story, but he also had a relationship, the primary relationship. However, this woman suffered a gunshot wound to the head, which he was around to help her convalesce from. And so now she was seeking confrontation in regards to why he was cheating on her with the woman telling the story.
Yeah, that's the context.
Yes, sir. No Transformers.
That's not what I got.
How you get Transformers from that?
I must be still at the gas station about to try to whoop Hector's ass for talking shit, but that's what I got. Like,
P, I'm surprised. You know, the room ain't smoky today.
Because what she said was she came to me as a man.
No, she came to me as a woman.
As a woman.
That's
You
like the
mentioned that.
famous,
Right, okay, okay.
quote. The famous
Yeah,
quote.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess I misread it, but
Yeah.
that's what I got.
Yeah, so
The
she was
one-
just telling her she came to her as a woman, so she had to like kind of man up and treat her, kind of. That's what they were saying. It's probably the terminology that probably threw you off, but yeah.
Oh, you never heard that quote before? I'm coming to you as a woman.
Well, it doesn't have to be a quote. If you come in as a woman, you come in as a woman. You should be.
No.
a woman.
No. That is the famous line that women use when they are confronting you because their man is cheating. I'm coming to you as a woman. It's you already know.
I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess I missed that one. I thought he said I'm coming to you as a woman. So this is a woman.
No.
Yeah, but the last part was, so we kind of addressed a little bit about him lying, and
Peter,
she
right?
was planning to go
Peter.
along with it. Would you have gone to this situation?
What do you mean?
What would you do if the two females are there? Would you duck out or?
Nah, you got to face it head on. You about to lose both of them anyway. The best you could do is try and see if you could throw your eggs in one basket. I never loved her. She was, she was a mistake. You're the only one I want. I don't know what I'm going through some stuff. These blood pressure pills messing with me. I only want you.
At that point, you gotta do a drive-by. You pull up, see him, just.
So the reason why I was asking this question, P, Brandon, I think you were there too. You remember the young lady that had surgery, brain surgery, and the dude took care of her for like a year.
Yeah.
And she was planning to leave him after the surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That hurt my heart. But you know what? The people on the panel, they did cut her up. Because at the end of the day, he did so much for her. And you come to the panel after you done recovered with his help.
Yeah.
Talk about how he just ain't doing it for you no more. And da-da-da-da-da. People can be ungrateful no matter what.
Okay. Any thoughts y'all want to share on this one?
Like I said, I just thought he was playing for the other team, because that's why she was so excited to go run up on him. Like, you, but I guess I was wrong. But I guess she had time. Sometime you have time. And I guess she realized like it wasn't that much of a threat, or so she decided to go pull up on him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure after that situation, the relationship is over. If it continued after that, then you can't complain when stuff really goes sideways.
Agreed.
Peter, walk away, Peter. You already know.
Oh man, Peter. There you go. All right, so let's transition to this next video. So I'm gonna go here with this video. This is one is for Brandon. Here we go.
Ya rok merah itu. Rok merah itu.
So, guys, what do you think about this one? This was some people of Asian descent going to, I think this is someplace in like Africa or something like that, where a local tribe kind of comes out. But you can see they had certain people protecting them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. What's your thoughts on this?
It's scarier because these people usually they're hidden away from civilization. They still living like they did since the start of time. And when you mix people in there, like, well, we don't know what dialect they're speaking or what language they're talking, but I've seen different islands where people go into these places and they get unalived.
Mm-hmm.
They'll eat them. There are all kinds of different things. So I'm assuming this was some type of tour or something, because the people that were there had their cameras out, and I don't know what the situation was, but hopefully somebody understands what they were saying. It seemed like the woman there that had on the stuff was kind of like controlling the whole situation there. You know what I mean? It's almost like, you remember sometimes you see the video with the gorillas when you go up to see them and you have to lay down and they come by.
Can't make eye contact, all that.
I ain't doing. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather do that than, yeah, they be there. And I'm like, but you know what though? They out there trying to learn about other people's culture, but you just got to be safe. That is not a safe situation. It's good to tell about it when you come back, but yeah, New Guinea. New Guinea, yeah, I could see that.
Man, listen,
see that. There's
I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Explain.
If that's what the culture looks like, and that's what it's been like since before colonization or whatever, I'm glad to see that it is still going on. I don't care that they're barking. I don't care that it's a dialect I don't understand. That's who I could have been if not for slavery or whatever. It may be primitive. It is what it is. I'm over here speaking a language that my people of my origin, they wasn't supposed to be speaking. So I may not have a little white tattoos running around taking people women, but I'm all for it.
Bruh, nonsense. Nelson Mandela went to jail, came back out and been the president. Man, you could have been running the country in Africa still. That don't mean you got to be tribal. Africa got high rise. The biggest myth they tell like Americans or people on the Americas is Africa is poor. Africa is wealthy as hell.
I was gonna tell him that he's gonna have the best hut in the village.
Exactly.
The best dirt hut in the village. You know what I'm saying? But you got to think
about it. It's only one section. It's only one section. There's many different tribes, many different sections. And you talk about Nelson Mandela. Yeah, he went to jail and became president. But this is the same man who couldn't even say by any means necessary in the Malcolm X movie because of fear of white backlash.
It happened at different times, though. He was in prison for what, 20 years? You know what I'm saying? So by the time he came out, a lot of change was made. And that's South Africa. You know, it's 54 other countries in Africa and ethnic groups, and 800 to 1,000. So, and still there's a lot of undiscovered tribes and cultures as well that's away from civilization. But I don't think a lot of people really understand like how they can infect these places by even intervening with their daily lives, because at the end of the day, even like they're not vaccinated for certain things. They're not, so it's a lot of things you got to really be careful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't oppose to it. Would you go on a tour like that?
No reason for me to.
I got
Imagine people who look like me looking at me with all these other tourists. Nah. That's like a Black Mirror. It don't work.
Nah.
The thing right there is like none of them look like they were fearing for their lives, even though it could have been. We don't know what these men were saying. But they felt okay with it. Somebody posted a video, so I'm assuming they made it home safe.
That's that ignorance, though. Because guess what? At the end of the day, when they snatched that little lady up, nobody moved. If that would have been my wife, what? I don't care what y'all got. I'm running up my.
Yo,
you dead first.
Hey, I die with my honor.
You're gonna be a skew on one of them sticks.
I'll be a tasty, honorable meal.
All right. So let me transition to the last one, right? The last one. Here we go. So this is the grand finale.
Uh-oh.
Going to.
I do not want to go to this party.
We don't have to.
I'm not going to this party.
We don't have
You
to.
say I could say no, I'm saying no right now.
That's fine.
I'm saying no right now.
You already said no.
I'm saying no right now.
Well, can you take me somewhere else? Because I don't want to be here.
Hey, guess what? I could say no. No.
You're a fucking piece of shit. I hope you know that.
Get out of my car.
No. You made plans.
You made plans. You pushed.
You agreed to them. Don't sit here and lie in my face.
Made plans. You pushed them
You're
on.
kicking me out of your car when you're the one doing this shit for no reason.
You made plans.
Give me one reason for this shit.
You made plans. You pushed those plans onto me. I did then not say no. Yes, that is true. But I have the respect and the right to say no at any point in time because this
That's
is
not respect.
That's
the opposite of respect. That's disrespect, period.
Then
if you can't
is.
even give me a ride
Then
somewhere,
then-
we can't go to your house because you're mad about some shit that makes no sense to me. I had no reason. I had no way to even know that because you didn't tell me. You didn't tell me till the last minute. What the is wrong with you?
The last minute
You were actually insane,
is
bro.
the only time I could tell you. Because if I do not tell you any point, if I
So you're dropping me off.
if I've not told you any
I
point
don't even know
before
if the
then,
house is
the
unlocked
last
because she's
minute,
supposed to be here later.
I told you to get your key. I brought you here to get your key.
So
You
why
came
you-
outside of this house without your key. That is your own problem. I told you, hey, the first stop,
So you're
get your
gonna drop
key.
me off here,
Yep.
break up with me for no reason at all.
How about the
Give
same
me
reason
one
I've been
fucking
saying the
single
entire
reason.
time?
What? Because
Bro,
I wanted to get my nose pierced. Because I wanted to go to a
Respect.
party.
Respect.
Nose pierce party.
Respect.
You said no to both.
Respect.
I said that's fine if you don't want to fucking go. But at least take me somewhere else.
Respect.
Take me somewhere else.
No, I don't have to. This is my car, my oil, my everything. You see, power dynamics. Because guess
What
what?
does that mean? What the does that mean? You have no power over me.
So
You're the.
you can
You're
get
gonna
out of my
leave
car.
me for nothing?
I have no power over
I
you.
fucking hate you.
Get out of
I
my car.
hate you.
Get out of-
I fucking hate you.
Get out of my car.
No.
Get out of my car.
No. No. No.
And you know, that time when you took a video of me and I was so like, that wasn't me. As much as it was me.
So who the fuck is this piece of shit I'm talking to
And
right now? You
I
selfish,
can't-
greedy.
Selfish, greedy. What have I done? What have I spent?
You're-
What have I done? What have I
Bitch
done?
and
What
complain
have I
about
done?
every ounce of money you spent on me. That's what you've done, even though you agreed. Or did it without me asking. That's what you've done.
Bro.
Do you want me to go find a real man?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Please.
I will.
I don't understand. You're fighting to stay here and I'm saying leave. You have the problem, not me. You have the problem, not me.
I
You have
do?
the problem, not me.
I do?
You have the problem, not me.
I do?
I have a problem.
Yes, you do.
You the problem.
You are the problem.
Oh, I'm a problem.
You have a
So
mental
leave.
problem.
So
You have a
leave.
mental
So
disorder.
leave.
What
So
is
leave.
wrong with you?
So leave.
What's wrong with you?
I'm asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's what's wrong with me.
No, it's not, babe. You have serious problems.
Here's what's
like
wrong with me.
deep emotional
Here's what's wrong with me. I'm trying to figure out how to live my life because
Your
life sucks.
you're selfish. You want to
and
do everything on your own
I'm
terms,
really
but you want to
trying
sit here and
to,
say yes to shit that you're not okay with until the last minute, so you can drop me off here
Bro.
when I'm locked out of my house.
If somebody's okay, how about this? There is no last moment. There has never been a last moment.
Yes, sir.
There is not a last.
So this video goes on for about the next 10 minutes. I had to cut it there, right? What's your thoughts on this one? I ain't even gonna pose my question.
This one's a little sticky. I mean, because even with all that video that went on, you still don't really know who's wrong.
P, you're hearing off to that.
Bro, nah, he doing it again, man. He over here misconstruing the video.
No, go ahead, Brad. Go ahead.
No, hell no. You go. Just know that that's a female in the passenger side, and that's a male talking. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
mean,
go ahead, P. Sorry,
even
go
what they're
ahead,
talking
P.
about, I understand what she's saying, but
you gotta
like
you crazy.
Some of his answers that he given it's not really clear either.
What?
Huh?
Like, yo, that conversation to me was them talking about something and nothing at the same time.
Explain.
Yeah,
We gotta
please.
get into you. What you saying?
Please.
All right. He agreed to drop her off, I'm assuming, or whatever, get her keys, whatever the hell she got to get. Right? So when he gets there, I guess she didn't get the keys.
She didn't bring her keys like she was supposed to.
Right. So she forgot him, whatever. Is that
No,
what happened?
she didn't listen to him and bring the keys. So technically she's locked out of wherever he's bringing her. Because the lady who's supposed to be there was going to be there later.
Exactly. So that's her fault.
Yes.
But the other part too, that when he kept telling her was like, because she was kind of talking down to him, like, you ain't a real man, you ain't this, blah, blah, whatever. So if you want to leave. I understand that part. But he didn't really go into detail about a lot of things because he just stood on like, yo, I don't want to deal with this no more, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what I got out of it. And she was like, yo, what is wrong with you? You're this or that. But me personally, you still ain't really know what they was talking about.
But did we have to? All she had to do is get out the goddamn car. It's over. Man stated the relationship is done. Get out my car.
Yeah, but the keys are back at his house, I'm assuming, or wherever the hell they at.
Personal problem. She didn't bring it like he told her.
All right. So let me share what I got from this, what I heard from this. So this story is about a young lady wants to get her nose pierced and go to a party, and he doesn't want her to go to the party and get her nose pierced, right? She asked to be dropped someplace. She ain't leave the car to go check because the lady in there, and she ain't get out the car. But what also makes this slightly confusing is she's saying you're gonna break up with me over nothing, but at the same time says she hates him, but at the same time telling him to stay. She went through the motions twice where she said, oh, I'm gonna go find me somebody better. Babe, you ain't gonna leave me. You know what I'm saying? She's like saying this, like talking on both sides. You know what I'm trying to say? So if you look at it, I think he was well poised for the situation. Yeah. He said, well, if you don't want to be in a relationship, get out. She was, you know what I'm saying? Because he's breaking up with her. You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of my thoughts on it. Is she sounded bipolar, but she was verbally abusing that man. She was
nah. She ain't call him a hard R. If she did that, you know what I'm saying? What I'm seeing, ladies and gentlemen, is love in its purest form. The pull and the push. All right, get out of my car. No. Find another man. Okay. I hate you. These are all the elements of love, man. They're going to have a great, long-lasting relationship after this. Because
Yeah.
who's been in a relationship with somebody where it's not kissy kissy one moment and then you dumb as hell the next? That's love, man.
Okay.
It's like that sometimes.
Indeed, that's the best kind, man.
What up,
You can't love your partner 100% of the time. DK, what's up? Yo, you never sent the email.
What up, DCat? I'm sure he
Yo,
getting
V,
a
hold on. Let's do the question. Let's do the question. The last time we spoke to DCat, right? Did he say that he was Amish?
I can't remember.
Damn it. Come on, man.
Amish?
Amish, yeah.
He said black.
No. DCat, you can't dip, bro. You can't dip now. Come on, dog.
Yeah.
Yo, DCat's Jamaican.
Yeah, he's Jamaican.
But like
Who said he
episode
was
2,
Amish though?
he did like episode 2 or 3, bro. He said he was
Yeah.
Amish, and now he denying it.
Yo, we
Talking about
thought
the
he was
type-
Amish for the longest. Me and
Hey.
Brandon was like, yo, we thought he was
Hey, this is 2026. You could identify as wherever you want to. I was Chinese as last week.
Ooh.
I had pork fried rice. I had what's that thing called? Poo platter for two.
Oh.
Fung yu mo, So yeah, you could be whatever you want to be.
DCat, come on, dog.
You gotta
DCat is a yard man.
Say he a yard man. Yo, they was talking about music and everything.
Yeah, right.
Now he
Big
don't
up.
want to be on the stream. He's scared.
Big up to DCat.
DCat be eating that butter and cheese.
Hey, yo.
Butter and cheese.
Just send the email, bro. Come on the stream.
Yeah, DCat cool. DCat cool.
Yeah, she mad.
That's love, bro. Mormons? So, you Mormon? You Jamaican Mormon? Yeah, these last couple of streets, he been confusing the hell out of me, man.
He's smoking that good kush.
I guess so.
Could be.
But come on the stream and do what you're doing, man. Come on. But yeah, look, shout out to the surfer dude. He just had that cool vibe. Real Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Just not going to get upset. Like, yeah, I didn't communicate and say that I didn't want to go, but like, I'm telling you right now, I don't want to go. Yeah, that calm. He going to go far in life.
Yo, Velma was running up on his ass. Velma looked like boy, Velma be giving him that boy trouble. He can tell. Velma giving hell.
Technically, that's the case waiting to happen.
Yeah. But any closing thoughts, guys? Any closing thoughts?
No.
I ain't trying to argue with y'all this hygiene thing. We're not gonna keep doing this back and forth. That's all I know.
Mind your business. That's all. Mind your business in 2026. Yo, on Be Some Honest, y'all, I keep saying this. As we get older, right? We keep thinking that our kids are learning the things we learned. But you realize now that you look back that a lot of that stuff's not getting passed on. Simple things of being clean and cleanliness for your surrounding cast or whoever you hanging out with. If you hanging out with your friends and you smell a friend, shouldn't you tell that friend? If you're truly that friend and you smell your friend, tell your friend, hey, something ain't right. And it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. It's both. But I think these are things we should be talking about.
True.
Definitely.
Brandon, what's your message for the world?
My message for the world, what P said was pretty damn good. And if we want to create more of us in the world, yes, bring those experiences that we had to your children right now. I'm already at the point, I want my kids to put some water on their cereal so that they understand a little bit of struggle, okay? I need them to go without their dad for a couple months. I think I might take a job on a ship and let them experience a little bit of hardship when their father's not around so that they can build up the same character that I did. Like, replicate your childhood with your kids nowadays, If you ain't bathing, make them go in the shower and hit them with a belt while the water's running so that they always take that shower. Put a little trauma, sprinkle a little trauma in their childhood so that they can be outstanding individuals. Because, we ain't doing too bad. Why can't they be better?
So I'm going to push back on Brandon. So Brandon do not like trauma, but he likes induced trauma.
Just a little
bit. Just a little bit.
I was just going to say, dude mad because he got burnt by hot water earlier, but now he going to beat his ass in the shower. Now he really ain't taking no baths because they traumatized forever. I'm just saying. If I'm gonna get my ass beat in the shower, I'm in the shower like this all the time.
Yeah, you just gotta watch your back.
You know what? I'm gonna just nah.
Look, that's the best time to get a kid. You unarmed, you supposed to be safe. Hell no. Nowhere to run. You run, you slipping.
Bruh. Let me tell a quick story on that one, right? Me and my brothers were track stars. We could run, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my mom was an athlete, right? They play netball in St. Lucia, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my mom was really good at netball. So my mom is in shape.
Okay.
So me and my brother did something. We avoided an ass whooping for probably like 2-3 days. So my mom is waiting for us to go take a shower. See? But we got speed. Yo, our mom chased us through the village, up the street, down the street, about 3rd Street, back down. She said, I'm going to catch y'all ass at home. We put on the jet fuels. Yo, and trust me, we were in underwears. Mom is chasing us for about 5 to 7 blocks, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Just hightailing it. Yo, oh man, I remember those days. But that's what you call the shot, getting your ass whooped in the shower. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We just knew when to boogie. You know what I'm saying? Once we made it through that door and out the house, we were good. So, but yeah, we still got our ass whooped when we were sleeping. So, yeah, man. Once the eyes are closed, man. Yeah, just whoop my ass. I ain't running in my sleep. I'm not running in my sleep. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you just remind me of that one when you said that. But my message for the world is, teach these kids how to bathe. Teach these kids how to grow. Cleanliness is a good part of life. Some people don't know. You get what I'm trying to say? Even like I remember this one thing. I remember I was in class and I remember I was the only person to get this question right. The teacher asked, hey, when you're brushing your teeth, what else do you need to clean? And all the students were looking like, what are you talking about? I'm like, yo, you brush your damn tongue and the roof of your mouth. People don't know stuff like that. Yo, growing up in the islands, that's something they teach you. Yo, when you scrubbing your teeth, you brush your tongue, and you scrub, I scrub the roof of my mouth because, that's contact with your tongue. People brush their teeth, not their tongue, and the roof of their mouth. So you have a whole bunch of not boogers, but dirty ass top of your mouth, and still touching. You brush your teeth, and, you know what I'm saying? So it's stuff like that. They tell you when you're younger, yo, you brush your teeth, you scrub your tongue, and clean the roof of your mouth, even the side of your cheeks, all around there. Get your breath smelling all fresh. You might just brush your teeth, rinse out, you done. Your mouth smell rank in about 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Real. So
stuff like that you learn. So this is what we try to orally pass it down so the younger generation understand. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's my message for the world. You got a rebuttal, Brandon?
No. I just had to say pause on you orally passing stuff down, but no, I agree with you. DCAT, since your internet back, send the email so you could be on the stream Tuesday. Stop playing.
So that's it. DCAT, Thank you for always supporting. What was the other people?
Dolan Harden,
Justin
came through. We got a few
Justin
people that came through the chat.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all coming through. See y'all on Tuesday.
Yes. If you missed LimeWire, it's coming back Tuesday.
Yeah.
That should be interesting.
You missed that segment, P.
Yeah, man. LimeWire. That's a new thing.
Yeah.
When we start
LimeWire is coming back.
LimeWire. No. 12's LimeWire for late night Lime. LimeWire. When we first starting up, that's when we're gonna get into it.
So it's basically, let me describe it. So since we at the end, it's called LimeWire, and what we do is take snippets of what's going on locally, globally, whatever. It's just some trending topic. You missed out on what was her name?
Kwanzaa Jones.
Yeah, she bought the major league. She bought the Padres for $4 billion.
Yes,
$4 billion, bro. So it's like basically quick topics that we could touch on, stuff that kind of bring in a little bit of enlightenment to some people, because I didn't know half of these stuff, but it's like,
Dolan, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Definitely. So we out. Peace. Thank you for tuning in.
Later, y'all. See y'all Tuesday.
Peace out.